Hello again, my skeleton peoples. The Crypt Gang has returned with the next session of our Chivalry campaign. If you've watched our previous session, you know what's about to happen. If not, it'll be linked in the description. You may skip the next bit to get into the action with a timestamp in the description, or give it a listen at your discretion. Either way, I hope you enjoy the show, and if you feel so inclined, give it a like and tell us how we did. This campaign is a tribute in memory to our dearly departed friend, Jason David Frank. Most well known for his acting as the Green and White Power Rangers through multiple different series, he created his own form of martial arts and even got inducted into the Karate Hall of Fame for it. It is in the spirit of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers that this campaign is a tribute to. This campaign is hosted through StartPlaying.Games and played using the Roll20 virtual tabletop system. Every person participating in the campaign requested to play from the website and have lives of their own outside it. The intent is to play every Saturday evening, but sometimes life gets in the way, so expect players to come and go as needed. They are aware and have consented to these sessions being recorded for entertainment purposes. This is a medieval fantasy take on Power Rangers, changing them from bodysuit martial artists into kitted out medieval knights in shining armor. From cool robots to cool mythological creatures, and from goofy science powers to fantastical magical ones granted by their bonded mythical creatures. They are Grand Knights, appointed representatives from each of the 7 nations of this setting, who are sent out into the world to smite evil, save the innocent, and maybe get up to some tomfoolery or, dare I say it, shenanigans. Again, I hope you enjoy the show, and hope you have a blessed remainder of your day.
Graham crackers were invented to reduce horniness.
They were what?
Yeah.
You were not paying attention for that whole half-hour segment? Oh my gosh. We just spent 30 minutes talking about that, and you zoned in on my conclusion?
That's so
I actually
random.
wasn't paying attention, oh my gosh.
No one pays attention when I talk for 30 minutes. What
I
have
took
I been
notes.
doing here? Yeah, thank you, Crip. Someone's got to take notes.
I
was paying attention.
mean, they're more like doodles, and I just kind of like did little pictures for everything. I'm sorry for anyone who could see them, but hey, graham crackers and horniness, the artwork.
It's
That
true.
matches
Look
up
it up
perfectly.
if you're an audience member. If you're Barbaros or Star, pretend like you paid attention.
Okay.
YouTube, pay attention.
You mean what they normally do, Loki?
Pay attention?
No, pretend.
Well, as a recap of last week, we got to see a kid healed from wild magic gone rogue, and then was adopted by the orc member of the party.
I'm only a half orc.
Well, you're orc enough.
Believe in yourself. You are orc enough.
Yes.
I can be an orc.
Yes. You went to start the murder mystery where you arrived at the tavern where the Ioswinian diplomat was murdered. You dispelled the dagger that was embedded into his back. You figured out that he was paralyzed through his meal via French kissing a dead birdman.
I'm sorry, did you say French pissing, Borb?
French kissing.
I mean, I understand.
I mean, French pissing is just going wee wee. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Great.
Wee by drinking.
Okay, I apologize for mishearing you. That was a great joke, actually. You have such good follow-through.
That was solid.
You discovered.
I hope your wee wee is not solid.
It's not that cold yet.
Wow.
Ooh.
That's not how it works.
you've got solid wee-wee, you should talk to your doctor.
Wait, what?
If you have solid wee-wee for more than 4 hours, please contact a medical professional.
Call 911.
Pardon me a moment.
No, he's gonna mute us on the server.
Is it?
Apologies for that, Mr. YouTube. I have to answer a message.
Hi, Crypt. Welcome back.
Well, thanks. Looks like Asim might not be able to continue with the campaign.
Oh. He was fun to play with.
Yeah, but his
So who's that?
that is our
That's
Yellow
fine.
Knight.
Yellow?
Yeah.
So our petrification is no longer available.
Uh-huh.
Damn,
Oh.
it looks like you're the only one getting stoned.
Hey.
Man, the puns today are on top.
I'm not
He
the
sighs
bottom,
because he
but
didn't
let's
do it
go
first.
with that, sure.
So, continuing on with the summary of last week, you discovered that the guy came in through the exterior window of the diplomat's room. The diplomat had a lady of the night come and be his companion, paid her, but actually didn't do anything because he got interrupted. The one tavern staff witnessed the dude climbing up into the window and then leaving with blood on his hands. You know that the guy was eerily attractive, but no one could really describe what he looked like other than being male. You talked to the other diplomat who wasn't trusting of anyone, said pretty much what everybody already knew, asked the local dragonborn to get him food, came back with said food. Apparently, someone in the guise of Frackstone had delivered the meal already, so the guy passed out. And then all the guards passed out, and then everybody in the tavern passed out, and Star breathed in all of the sleepy gas, the sleepy dust. But due
Speaking
to
on that, would I be immune to that technically?
you are resistant to it. You're a little bit drowsy, but you are otherwise okay. Your advantage on saving throws against poison and poison to conditions means that you just kind of shake it off a little bit. You might have to chug some coffee.
Is coming in clutch for me.
Uh-huh.
Good to know.
Once it becomes immunity, then you'll never have to roll it again.
The moment it becomes an immunity, I'm gonna be tasting everything.
Nom nom nom. Give me French kiss at all the corpses.
Oh my god.
I will make myself a poison master. I will figure out what poison is what. Once it becomes an immunity.
We ended the session with everyone kind of gathering in the main part of the tavern where all of the tavern goers are passed out. All of the windows and doors lock. There's like a magical fairy ring of magic keeping you from leaving. A portal opened up, and an assassin, or like at least a person wearing like a black cloak, hood, mask, black leather, knives and stuff, stepped out of it alongside of an army of armed thugs.
Hey, look, they're all in splash damage.
He stole my fit.
What?
He stole my dude.
So, to begin, The cloaked figure, who stepped out of the portal first as his minions arrange themselves around the tables, he just kind of stares at you across the fire of the cooking pit in the middle of the tavern. He kind of puts his hands on his hips and he says, "Well, I didn't expect this conversation to happen so quickly. But you following me around with your fancy feather whatever that is and figuring out it's me certainly didn't help my job at all. So to slow you down a little bit, here are all my friends. Friends, say hello to the Grand Knights of the Pact Nations." And you see all the thugs just kind of giving you the mean mug, tapping their hammer, or not their hammers, but their clubs and light crossbows on their hands and stuff, trying to look mean. The thug behind him just kind of reaches forward and taps him on the shoulders, "You didn't tell us we were beating up Grand Knights." It's don't worry about it, you're still getting paid. It's but they're gonna kill us. It's you're supposed to slow them down. I didn't hire you to survive.
You're going to die.
All the thugs.
Party do we have to kill the goons?
And I use persuasion with my intent die to convince them to go after him.
I will also use my intent die to help with that if we can.
Well, you can roll persuasion.
We're rolling persuasion at advantage, correct?
Well, it'll just be normal persuasion. So no, you do not convince the thugs. But if you want to use your intent die, depending on what you roll, we might be able to add it to what you rolled.
Can I intimidate them into turning against their boss man?
Oh, lordy.
An 11 is not enough. They have to notice that you're there first, Loki.
I can slam my foot on the table and announce my presence.
Better statement. Can I intimidate them?
What's your plus on intimidation?
A +6.
I got a +9 on intimidation.
And it has it with advantage.
Yeah. Because they haven't noticed me yet. I can get on the table and I can put my little foot down because rabbits are really loud when they stomp, and I can say, "Listen up, thugs. The only way you're getting out of this is if you help take down that boss there."
Right, roll intimidate.
And I get advantage on that?
Uh-huh.
Are you using your intent die with that or
some
not?
gold.
Can I give her a help action?
Loki already had advantage due to his fighting style.
Yeah.
If you want, you could roll your intent die and see if you can add anything to it.
I think I will.
I'll roll the intent die. What is it, a 20?
Uh-huh. It's a straight D20. That is a total of a 28.
Do they join us?
The thugs just kind of look around at each other. It's he just said he hired us not to survive. And the assassin guy just goes, just kind of looks at Loki and is just "We're gonna have issues, aren't we?" Well,
apparently.
Suffice to say, no one gets to leave this room until all of these thugs behind me are passed out on the ground. And you see him just drop a grenade on the ground. And as it sits there for a good second or two, and he says, "See ya in a little bit," as a plume of smoke comes out, covering his half of the room. You hear all of the people coughing and stuff. And as it clears out, he is gone.
I look at the guards and I'm like, "Do you guys want to do this the easy way or the hard way?"
No, the thugs?
Yeah. I'm saying this as in, the only way we can get out and you can get out is if y'all are on the ground either knocked out or dead.
Well, here's the thing. Borb has a lantern that makes people fall asleep.
I forgot about that.
I've been waiting. I was do I get my turn yet?
knock him out.
Yeah, Borb. Lantern the...
Yeah, because
Just
I
So-
already was measuring how far I could go, which is 5, 10, 15,
Put him to
20,
sleep, please.
25, 30.
So the leader of the thugs is just like, before you do anything weird,
I'm gonna silence him. I'm just gonna be like,
he
real gangsters move in silence. Put my hand on his mouth and be like, sleep him
You're
now.
all the way on the other side of the room. How are you gonna do that?
yeah.
I'm just gonna. Can I dash over to him?
Can I let him speak first?
I guess.
Let the
Are
DM.
Are you gonna do anything weird to us when we pass out?
No.
We
No.
are Grand Knights.
do
We
you-
are good.
Do you promise?
Pinky.
I promise.
I'm saying in my mind to my companion. It depends.
Hands.
This is the most, like, chaotic mean Grand Knight.
Moon is like, you're supposed to be a good guy.
I mean, I am a good guy.
What about it depends? Screams good guy.
I pinky promise.
It depends.
And
Are you
Okay.
dressed provocatively? That's the
the
vibe.
the thug accepts your pinky promise.
Yay!
And
Even
he's like-
though I have a weird pinky.
Yes, you have strange bird pinky.
But I just walk up to 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. Since these dudes aren't doing anything, and I'll just turn open my lantern halfway.
That is not. We'll do 10 feet of bright light.
Are any of them like the ones that aren't gonna get knocked out by the lantern? Can I just knock them out myself?
They all
Willingly fail their save.
yeah, essentially they just kind of like look at the lantern, get sleepy, and they all pass out. Just bump.
Sorry, Star, you don't get to participate in combat.
Fine. I'm gonna, once they fall asleep, I'm gonna grab my quill and ink and basically do the Sharpie mustache.
I'm going to stab him for trying.
Are we rolling for that?
I'm fixing to. Hold on.
I'm
There we go.
attacking them. I'm kidding.
Does an
them.
18 hit?
What star is AC?
My God, I'm pretty sure that hits me even with my armor. Yeah, no, a 13.
Yeah, you take out your little quill to, like, ink mustaches on people, you're giggling, and then you just feel this sharp stab in the back of the leg as your rabbit companion is just like, no, bad half-orc.
We pinky promise.
So how much do I take? 18?
That'd be 19 technically, but if it's non-lethal, then you don't take any actual, like, HP damage.
Was it non-lethal?
Are you dead?
No.
Okay.
Then it's non-lethal.
Wow.
So I'm down to 24 HP. Thanks.
I'll
No.
heal you later.
It was just so frank.
If you stand around me for like 2 minutes, you're gonna get all your HP back. That's just how my powers work.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
The light's on.
No, it's the light just makes it so that friends get advantage on attack rolls and other stuff, and enemies get disadvantage on attack rolls and other stuff.
Yeah.
Loki's presence itself heals people.
Mm-hmm. It's 3 per round, so with each round being 6 seconds, yeah, 2 minutes and you're fine.
Uh-huh.
Not
Only
even
one-
that, probably a minute and you're fine.
Just pick
So,
up the
can I-
rabbit.
Honestly, I'm just gonna take my HP back.
Yeah.
Like, I was not expecting to get stabbed.
That's why it's effective.
Yeah. No one expects being stabbed by a bunny.
Just quick question: what is your AC?
Mine?
Yeah.
Well, you can find out later.
This is for reference in a later date.
I like that our discipline is getting changed by rabbit.
Someone's got to be the moral compass, and just because I steal shit doesn't mean it can't be me.
Listen, I
yeah,
put a bunch of
how
people
is
to
she the moral
sleep
quest?
kindly, and I pinky promise.
Right.
Fine.
From what I...
Yeah, you expect to raise a child like that.
Wow.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Barb. I was talking over you.
Good.
Well,
Wait,
you
did
have...
say Barb or Borb?
Barb.
Ah, okay.
So, as the last thug falls asleep, the ring of rainbowy light around the tavern flickers out. The doors and windows do not open by themselves, but everybody around you in the tavern starts to wake up.
I look at the party. Do you think she expected whoever did this? Do you think they expected us to have a magical lantern to put everyone to sleep?
No.
Nope.
Because Crypt forgot about it.
Sure did.
Like, that is the most cheese item that I've ever heard of.
It's
But,
wonderful.
Like session 2.
We just acknowledge it.
Just gonna write down a note about to take that away at some point.
Like, look. At some point, that thing needs to disappear.
It's a useful tool.
I'm sorry, but even I agree. At one point in time, that needs to disappear. Is it like an infinite thing? Does it have uses?
No.
Just when it's unshuttered, people who see it and are in the light or try to fall asleep.
Why do you give us cool shit just to take it away?
Uh-huh. It was supposed to be useful like once.
It is useful right now.
You used it before.
I don't think he
You should be
You know
proud of
what?
us for coming up with creative solutions that align
didn't
with
think-
the good morals.
He didn't
This is
think it
fantastic.
through. You
We're
gotta tell
so
me he's
smart and
tell
so
me this.
good at being Grand Knights.
I was privately hoping that Borb would just forget that he had
No.
the lantern. And then I was just like, oh, just convenient. Be like, what lantern?
Real
Weird,
talk.
moving on.
We also could have just used the ring of portals to open a portal to the outside and have the thugs walk through it, and they would no longer be inside the tavern.
I don't think that would have worked.
Nah. You also
By the
wouldn't have
way,
been able to
Chris,
use it. Huh?
I am gonna sit there and use my expert forgery to write down in like the captain's handwriting a recommendation for them to join like the actual like band of knights here that patrol the city, and I slip it in the main guy's clothes.
Do they have any money on them?
We said we wouldn't do anything to them.
Uh-huh.
We're not looting the money.
Promise.
Why won't y'all let me have fun?
Because I'm trying to get these guys to a better place, in a better job, so they don't have to face issues like this ever again. I'm trying to elevate them.
Can we track after the guy that just left? He shouldn't be too far away.
He portaled out.
Yeah.
He portaled
He
out?
portaled out.
Yeah.
Oh god, what do we do now?
Because he smoke bombed you and then disappeared. Because the doors won't open unless the thugs are, knocked out. So he had to leave an alternative way.
Well, since we're at a pass with the murder mystery thing, is it time?
Go get your kid and we're...
Yes.
Boss fight?
To go finalize the adoption.
No, I think it's time...
loose.
There's a murderer loose somewhere. Let's go adopt this.
Yeah. Bring the child to the murder mystery where we almost got ganged up on by a bunch of thugs. That'll surely help their development. Or at least end it.
Wow.
That's messed up. I was just gonna say it would help their development, considering. Do you think Zen being part of this group is gonna help their development more than us bringing them
If
to
you
a
do
murder
it right,
mystery?
yeah.
Yeah, that's why I did my expert forgery, so that way they have a note from the guard captain saying that they are recommended to become guards.
Wait,
we have
we're
a
on the
rogue
big
on this
map.
team?
Are we actually leaving?
I am a rogue.
Can you teach my child roguish things?
I already
Absolutely.
volunteered to do that.
Cool, I just need
How many
somebody.
rogues do we have?
I am one.
Azumi is the third, but
I just
Loki
need
is
him to be
the
able to be
apex
sneaky.
rogue.
I am Apex Rogue.
Apex
Well,
rogue.
that's only
I
because
am-
Loki is Apex Hider.
I just need
Yeah.
him to be. I need him to be sneaky.
I
I
can
am
do
the
that.
secondary apex rogue,
Mhm.
because we have the same decks.
Yeah.
That's right. Azumi is a strength rogue.
Yeah. So he can throw me.
Quietly.
Uh-huh.
You throw him while he throws you.
So I would like to throw with stealth.
Okay, roll stealth.
So
So
many people
Better
can
quit.
we
Better.
stack up
I
this
need to ask
food
something.
chain?
Is the kid taller than Lex?
Loki?
Yeah, taller than Loki. My bad.
how
I
tall
was
is
like,
Loki?
who is Lex?
I don't know, but the kid's name is Sev.
Uh-huh. SEV.
Yes.
Is Sev taller than Loki?
How tall is Loki?
2'9".
Yeah.
With ears up.
Even the kid can throw you.
I don't know. I don't know if I count it 2'9" with ears up. I think it's probably like 3'9" with ears up.
They're pretty tall ears.
Yeah, they're
I mean,
like all
at
of me.
eight-
I
at
could
eight,
use my
it's
ears as a
very
blanket. That's
small.
canonically how my character looks.
That's probably like 4 foot even with your ears up.
Mm.
Well, you're not that small with your ears up. Well, the rest of you's tiny. The ears are big.
Yeah.
It's like satellite
Also,
dishes.
can I say I spent the time leaning the guys up against, like, the benches?
Sure.
Like
Not
they're all
taking
just
them
got-
off the floor, just, like, leaning them against the benches so that way their backs don't hurt when they wake up.
Well, they have a solid snooze. They didn't resist it, so they like kind of curled up on the floor.
Well,
I
Forbes.
know.
Oh,
We should
well,
probably let the people in the tavern know not to do anything to the guys on the asleep on the floor.
Who do you
because
tell?
they promised them.
The barkeep.
The serving staff.
The barkeep just kind of like after waking up from forced napping, just kind of looks around, sees a whole bunch of armed men passed out on the floor, and then looks at you and is just like, "Did I miss something?"
Yes.
They are nice in training.
What?
They are learning to be guards.
they're not doing a great job so far.
No,
They're
they-
working on it.
Wandered into my tavern and then took a nap?
Yes.
So did you.
You took a nap?
Yeah, everyone looks like they're taking a nap.
Fair, I guess.
Are we just gonna gaslight him? Is that what's
Yeah,
I
happening?
will use my deception on this.
Okay,
Do not
roll
test me.
deception.
Gaslight gatekeep guard boss.
Nah.
I'm aiding and abetting him. Roll with advantage.
Frax note is giving you the help action.
Guard boss.
Nah.
Can I attempt deception?
Well, you're.
When I roll a save, it does well.
He already pretty much knows that you're just kind of pulling his leg. He's like, they're not guards in training. Those are thugs. It's like they're one of like the back alley guys that come in here every so often. I recognize
They
a
are
few.
guarding
Can
someone.
I whisper
It's
to
slumber. Don't question it.
who has the lamp? Wait, who has the lamp
Roll
again?
intimidation
Me.
with
Orb
that.
has the lamp.
I'll
Ford-
just kind of be like
Can-
open it just a tiny bit just to shine in like one of his eyes and
That's
just be
what I
like,
was gonna
it's
say.
fine.
What?
It is fine. Just relax.
Love how dwarf talks.
Just relax. Look right into this lamp for me.
I just
Wait, why am I
men
looking
in
into a-
blacked him.
Knights in black.
Nah, he resisted
Can I
it.
intimidate him
You
into
No.
a slumber party?
What do you want to intimidate?
I want to
Why are we trying
intimidate
to intimidate the barkeep?
I want to intimidate the barkeep to make him think that it's a slumber party.
Roll.
I don't even know. You want to intimidate him? So what do you say to intimidate him into believing it's a slumber party?
I'd roll that with
It's a slumber
disadvantage.
party.
It's a slumber party.
It's a slumber party.
Do not seek Grog.
Roll intimidation.
Why are we trying to gaslight this guy? So
Just
bad?
tell him the truth.
Oh my goodness. No, I didn't mean to roll so many times.
I mean, can we take that second roll?
his
I'll give him the help action if that second roll works.
his charisma save was not up to snuff. He's just like, that's a slumber party.
It was a slumber party.
What'd you do?
Are
they not
What'd you do?
slumbering?
Use the clubs they're using to slumber them?
No.
Are they not slumbering?
I mean, they look slumbering to me, I guess. Why
We had to-
are they
we
in
had
my
to find a quick way
bar?
to put him to sleep.
It was a party to me.
Because they were tricked into coming here.
Therefore, it's a slumber party.
He's like, you know what? I'm done asking questions.
You shouldn't. I don't understand why you ask questions.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
We are
This
the
is-
good guys. Just nod.
This is why I love non-traditional solutions.
You could have just told him, oh yeah, we almost got assassinated and, refrained from, violence in your bar, but instead you're just like, nah. They're guards in training.
And they're having a slumber party.
Yes. Is intimidated by the very beefy tiefling with a very large sword who said it's a slumber party.
Slumber party. Excuse me. What?
When they wake up, you may want to tell them which way to the guard house.
I'm gonna tell them to go back to their moms.
Your mom.
No, their mom.
I'm gonna
No,
go to
I
the
say
barkeep
your
and I'm
mom
going to-
in his voice directly back to him. I'm like,
Okay.
no, your mom.
I don't understand what point that had, but
No,
leave
I'm
my
gonna tell
bar.
him-
No, that's a power move. It's like, tell all these weird men to go to your mom's house.
I'm gonna threaten him basically like
He's just in the back, just putting his hand over his face, watching this entire thing happen.
The tavern keeper just kind of looks at all of you and he says, "I need you to leave my bar."
I'm gonna look at him and be like, and if we don't leave your bar?
The food was
You-
not good anyways. And
you
I'm-
But also, we're
You-
here to investigate a murder mystery,
you
and I'd
see-
like to argue that I didn't do anything.
You see him put a very large, rune-covered hammer on the top of his counter space. His eyes start to glow, and runes start covering the exterior of his body as metal plates start to slowly cover him, and he says, "I'll make you leave."
Oh, snap.
What is he?
Get out
He's
of
an
my bar.
NPC.
Are we gonna
Guys,
fight
I
him?
feel like we should get out of his bar. No!
I think we should fight him.
No! I'm
Actually,
grabbing barbers and pulling him out of the bar.
Honestly,
have
now
a
that I think of
giant
it, his
guy.
hammer would be nice.
We have a big dude. I can take him.
These are the lessons you want to teach your child.
You know what? You're right. I gotta be better for Sev.
point. Let's go.
Good point, he says.
Like, we gotta be better. We're
I've
better.
been pulling barbarians out of the bar, by the way, while you guys are saying this.
That's
I'd
fine.
like to argue that Frack, Star, and I have done literally nothing. It's mostly just been Barbaros and Word.
Star said, and what are you going to do if we don't?
Okay.
He instigated it.
Frack and I did nothing. I don't know why we're being kicked
You
out.
are associated, or you're guilty by association.
That sounds like not real.
Okay.
Are you gaslighting yourself?
Alright, DM, now that you've kicked us out of the murder mystery plot, what are we doing?
Can we go
You
in
still
the
have a
house?
murder mystery plot. You just,
Go back
no
into the
longer
bar.
have a means of getting more information because you lied to and gaslit the guy who owns the establishment you're trying to get information from.
So, who has disguised self and can go back in there?
Probably Borb.
No, I do not.
So none of us have disguised self. The amount of spellcasters in this group and nobody has disguised self.
No, I
There's
just have
actually-
insane stealth. I don't need to be someone else. I can just gaslight
Oh,
people
yeah,
with
hold
their
up.
voices.
Go back in there. You've got the stealth. The stealth.
I am not gonna sleight of hand his hammer. That's a bad idea.
It's a
I wasn't-
fantastic idea.
Honestly, that would be nice. That hammer does
Not
seem...
when I'm pretty sure he can summon it back to him.
Yeah, nah, that sounds kind of like this mythical person I know. His name is Thor.
That he looked like a runic knight, which means that hammer is tied to him, like Thor.
Ah.
Why could he armor up like us?
Runic knight.
I don't know
Look it
anything
up.
about that.
You did, yeah, he did armor up. That's concerning.
Yeah.
Why do you think
But
I was
what-
pulling Barbaros out?
What information do we even really need from the bar?
We
You
don't.
can take him.
We can't take him.
2,000-tall dude.
I'm just
Your
asking,
pocket.
is there a reason we need to go back in there? We already know that the Fae are behind this, and that the dude teleported away, and that he could be literally anywhere.
Yeah, so there's really no point in us going back in there.
No.
What are our leads? Like, we don't have any more leads. Guys,
I mean,
they're
other than
asleep.
We can go to the one guy at the church and let him know about the different Ioswin families that are currently have their hand in the pot of trying to ruin the negotiations.
You
That
talking
might
about talking
be
to the
important information.
That could be important.
why are we the ones to play diplomat though?
Because
we're
we're-
diplomats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, dude.
You have been
No,
taught
no,
how
no,
to
no,
diplomat.
Every now and then I guess that we're knights.
Yeah.
We're like the biggest knights across the entire world.
That's
is
why
not a
I'm like,
murder
we
of
have to be diplomats. Otherwise, we are putting to shame our entire, like, legion of people.
and nations.
We're basically the international CIA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're Interpol.
There's a reason we're supposed to be the good guys here. There's a reason.
I mean, the way we
We-
act sometimes.
The way
Are
you
we
act.
sure we're the good guys?
Don't put that
We.
on us.
Fine. The way
Barbaros, you're one of the people who do it, because you said we could take him.
Yeah, you're the one who offered to fight him. I realized we were out-leagued and I said no. The moment that thing armored up, I was like, nope. I walked out of that thing willingly. I walked out of my own
him out.
accord.
The moment he armored up, I was like, let's go.
Which
I
is
got
why I
armored
called
too.
you out.
Not the let's leave. You were like the let's fight.
Exactly.
The wrong let's go.
Which is why I grabbed you and carried you out.
Let's go the wrong way. Like, my character will always defend his friends.
Yeah, but that's not defending your friends. That's actively attacking someone.
And it mostly was just you defending yourself and Burp.
Get this true.
But yeah, one of my ideals is redemption. There's a spark of good in everyone. That's why I was trying to get them to elevate from being like thugs to being like
honestly,
actually part of the community and helpful while they get paid.
Sorry to
Yeah,
interrupt.
the whole thing is redemption only works if they ask for it. You can't force it on them.
Also, situation, we knocked that the thing had opened. We could have essentially like woke them back up.
I'd rather just leave and let them wake up naturally, just in case the magic activates again.
I mean, we could have like.
Point. If they walk out again, we can talk to the head thug guy that is now going to be a guard, and get more information on the assassin guy.
I still say that these guys should be guards.
Why?
Because I want to elevate the bad people into a better life.
These guys might just like beating up people. They might not want to be guards.
Why are we going off on this tangent?
What if they're thugs just because they're poor and their life sucks?
Exactly.
Honestly, valid point, because they were like, you didn't tell us we were fighting the Grand Knights. They were desperate for money.
Exactly.
That they were gonna fight
That's why
us.
I'm like, I want them to get paid by the city to do a job that they were already doing on the side.
You realize the job of guards is not to beat people up, right?
No, it's accurate.
That is, yeah. I was about to say, the statistics say differently.
I'm talking guards, not policemen. There's a difference.
Okay.
Look, that was uncaring. That was
well, here's the thing. There's a lot of rampant corruption in this place. My entire character background... Yeah, so my entire character background is that my friend got murdered by some guards because he was accused of a crime that he didn't commit. So there is a lot of rampant corruption in the guards. It's not going to be that different from what they're doing anyway.
Hey, what color was your friend?
But you know.
What color was my friend? That sounds racist.
Wow.
It's not in my case.
Because that's where that thought this was going.
Was your friend?
I don't... He was a rabbit folk. It's probably like the specific race as opposed to like the color of the race on that bit.
I'm kind of wondering how they found him.
How they found him? Just because I'm like the sneakiest bastard ever doesn't mean he was. He was training to be the White Knight, and he got murdered, and I decided to do that instead.
Well, that was a nice tangent.
Yeah, that was a great tangent. Where are we going now?
Yeah. You know that this guy is a Fae. You know that he was, he probably doesn't live inside of the city.
He would live outside the city in the forest, correct?
He is a Fae, so their connection with nature is greater than their connection with the city. Let's have a perception check from everybody.
Is he just like standing around here?
Oh, I think I know. Oh my gosh.
I feel like I feel like this is about to go some sort of sideways.
What am I perceiving?
We're gonna find out.
Gordon is still going off on his tangent about like how elevating people out of criminal like jobs is beneficial to the whole society of everyone. And
at this point, I'm just gonna hit him across the face with the pommel of one of my daggers.
They're all very distracted by that.
Except for Loki.
I could have been a criminal.
What? You want to explain and/or elaborate on it?
So.
I mean, I was a criminal, but let's keep on your tangent. What's going on there?
So you
I relate to these guys. That was more.
It's like the most random.
And suffered racism.
So, Loki, being the only one who is able to pay attention, also due to your close proximity to the ground, you notice that as your comrades are arguing and chatting amongst themselves on multiple different tangents, that there is fairy dust on the ground outside of the tavern.
Are you gonna say something to us?
Shit.
about
Can I follow that?
Are you going to tell your comrades?
that? Yeah, I was gonna say.
You're below all of their notices at the moment. They are all distracted.
None of us are gonna notice you disappear.
No.
Hey,
What?
knight heads instead of knob heads, because I'm being rude.
Nice.
There's
I'm gonna
fairy
look-
dust here. We probably ought to follow this shit and get this sorted.
I'll
Okay.
tell
Honestly,
you all
who
about
has
my
the best
private
survival out of
backstory
us all?
later.
Oh my gosh, everyone's talking at once.
Who has the best survival to track this fairy dust?
I got a +5.
I think I have a plus.
I got. Where's
I
my
have a plus
survival?
3.
Borp, what's your
Well,
survival?
Oh, +3. That's why I didn't say anything. I'm like, nope,
Okay.
other people have
I have a
higher.
+5.
It's probably Frackstone then.
No, Barbaros
Because
got a
he's
plus
+5.
Or is it
Barbaros.
Barbaros?
Are you gonna point out the?
I have a +5.
We'll
I
see
did
what
point
you
out
get.
the fairy dust.
Oh, in that case, are we gonna track the fairy dust?
Let's see what
Barbaros.
Barbaros gets.
Yeah.
One moment. I'm not taking that 7 lying down.
What, I mean,
Oh,
you're standing up at the
You can
moment.
take it lying down
He
because
is.
Barbaros got a pretty good roll.
Woo!
So, brought to the resident barbarian's attention, you're able to deduce that the fairy dust is like kind of congregates inside of footprints that lead directly from about 1.5 feet away from the exterior of the door. There's like this kind of like scuff mark where like something like straight happened behind the footprints, and then it just kind of goes down an alleyway that you follow that slowly winds its way out of Crossroads.
Yay, progress.
It takes you a little bit more effort to follow it on the main road, or one of the main roads, leading out of Crossroads because of the sheer amount of traffic passing you by, going in both directions. You got carts going back and forth. You've got carriages. You've got people on horses. You've got a couple of people riding on giant bugs. And then, of course, all of the pedestrians, this giant insects. You're able to follow what's left of the fairy dust prints to, as we zoom in on the map,
We're in space.
it takes you about an hour to an hour and a half of like essentially like jog walking to go over here. Oh, boop. And hold down the Alt key and just slap you right there. You crossed a couple of streams. You've wandered your way into the like a forested area. And you find a small road leading into the interior of the forest. And that is where your footprint trail ends.
I think we should all stealth now.
I was already planning on it.
I'll
Let's
stealth.
get- So let's get some stealth rolls and some perception checks.
Holy shit!
So a perception and a stealth.
Uh-huh.
Okay, roll.
What's wrong with
Bad.
Orb is
Ah.
having some issues.
Oh no, plus 11?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
My stealth was bad too. I got a 3 plus 11.
My stealth was bad, but then again, all I have is a +1.
Listen, Borb is still just like in his head thinking about trying to raise people out of poverty. He is not paying attention.
That's okay. He's still being
Right.
more stealthy by default than Frackstone is on purpose.
Right now, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not taking that roll.
Do you have something to re-roll it?
Roll survival.
Yes. My magical guidance, remember? Oh, that's not what I meant to roll.
Oh, bullshit.
Wrong button.
Oh, hey.
Okay. The nat 20 on the perception.
And the nat 1 on
Stealth.
the stealth.
So,
You.
Tramping
My
around.
rogue
That's why
is
he can
not
see
being
everything.
roguish.
You
No.
can see everything, but everything can see you.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's
trade-off.
the finest of details.
That's
Everyone else.
such a thing.
Everyone's like, guys, shh. And Borb is just like cracked in on the fucking fairy dust and is just like, bruh, I'm honed in.
He snorted some on accident.
He's so low to the ground that he's like sputtering with, like fancy magic glitter coming out of his nostrils.
Oh man.
Borb is
Oh,
high
Frackstone,
on
you
fake
got
dust,
that.
and you know what? He can't stealth, but he sees everything.
Yeah.
Great.
So, with those of us who have a 20 in perception, because that's most of us, what do we see?
I feel like I was called out.
Also, Borb did not get, Barbaros did not get, he got a 17 in stealth. He got an 11 in perception, sorry.
I did.
So, it's not just you specifically, that's also for Barb.
I'm writing down those who failed the stealth check and those who have succeeded.
Okay, by the way, I used my
What is
magical
the passive?
guidance
What
from
was the
fifth
stealth
level in order to spend a sorcery point to get my second stealth. The 19
There's got to be something I can reroll for that. Hold up, give me a sec.
I do
Everyone's
have
like, "Holy fuck."
invisibility that I could do.
Cause there's not.
DM, can I roll invisibility?
Roll invisibility?
Well, I don't know how it works. I don't use it.
Well, invisibility is just a spell. You just cast it on yourself. Or the
Okay.
person you're trying to cast it on.
It happens. However, your stealth roll makes it so that they can still hear you.
I'm just gonna be talking in like everyone's voices, like everyone I heard passing on. That way they just hear like whispers of people walking around their house just going
Just make
like the shittiest
ghost.
Okay, I think that would be a roll for performance right there.
Can I
It'd be really
cast
funny
guidance
if you
on
had
him
them like all whispering the same specific thing.
Yeah.
Something
Would
random
I
like
roll
apple butter.
performance for that? Or
You have perfect mimicry,
yeah,
so
that's
you
why I'm
don't
like,
have to. But you do, I would say, performance to make it sound convincing. Yeah, you're
okay.
fine.
He thinks there's a ghost in his house now.
What are you saying though?
So, those who succeeded on the stealth, which is Loki, Barbaros, and Frackstone, and to a strange degree Borb, due to the fact that he is now invisible, but they can still hear him.
Still hear him.
Yes, you are, due to the imbibing of fairy dust, you are crunching on all of the crunchiest of leaves and twigs. Just
But he's got a beak, so maybe I think it's a really fucked up bird.
Hey, I am fucked up, but that's besides the point.
You said I could hide in a pocket dimension?
Do you have a pocket dimension?
I think I do. That's what y'all told me last
Well, that's
session.
the
live in one.
yeah. That's where your
It's
home
not
is.
personal.
Yeah, you're not you don't have that. You didn't pick the genie in order to get the pocket dimension.
Those
Have that
who
pocket dimension Riz.
succeeded on the perception check which is Frackstone, Loki, and Borb. You're the ones that lead the group into the road that you're currently standing on right now, which leads up to a kind of beat up, dilapidated house
that we can't see out of, but we can see in portions of inside of.
Yeah.
It does have windows.
Can I Eldritch Blast through the window?
That would really ruin the stealth, but I mean, go for it. Fuck it all up.
I'm just gonna step
Dude,
over
honestly,
to the corner
yeah.
and let that just go.
You could just quietly try to open the window.
You do have 2 thieves.
Yeah, can I just
Fine.
thieves tools the window?
I'm gonna thieves tool this window right here, and I'm just gonna like push it open and just sound like the wind blowing it open.
I'm gonna thieves tool the other window.
Alright, roll your thieves tools.
How do you...
Or is there anyone inside?
How do you roll thieves tools?
It's your
Sleight of
dexterity plus your proficiency bonus. Because being proficient with the tools allows you to roll it.
It's the same as my sleight of hand, so I'll just roll that.
Okay.
Does anyone want to bluff?
You said what?
So you have 2 decisions to make. Well, really 1 decision to make. Do you... Well, you know what? You unlocked the windows. And as you open them, I need both of you and Barbaros, because he's very close, to do a dexterity save.
Oh crap.
Did you say me?
Okay.
And Barbaros, because he's standing nearby.
A dex save. Where's...
Star, you don't have to, because you're not that close. Your token is a fair distance away.
I can't even see where my token is, man.
Your token is at the very, very bottom of the screen. Or of, like, the map. The only ones that saved on the dexterity save were Barbaros and Borb.
I'm adding to that. Hold on. Let me show you what I got. Hold on. I got this thing, so I can roll a d4.
Okay.
Add it.
Nice.
Does that help me?
It got you close, but no cigar.
Fuck.
And I can switch places with you. The damage.
I
Think
think
that.
we'll find out.
So Borb and Barbaros both take 5 points of piercing damage, and Loki takes 11. As he's like,
I'm actually resistant to piercing damage, because that's my magic type.
do you have your armor active?
Wait, is that only with the armor active?
It
I
is.
thought we were just resistant to our special damage type.
Nope, it's only when your armor is active.
Oh.
wait,
okay.
in that situation...
Or me.
Yeah, no, now that I think of it, do I just... So I'm not poison resistant unless my armor is active. Meaning, I don't think I had my armor active while we were
yours, you get it also from, like, you have the passive thing from being associated with a Hydra.
Okay.
Okay, so... Oof.
Like, on that note, I'm gonna go about activating my armor.
Well, I still had a lot of temporary hit points left, so I'm okay.
Yeah, the Will Undying gives you resistance to poison damage and the poisoned condition. Your Armor of Abstinence makes you resistant to necrotic damage.
Ah, that makes sense.
And gives you Vampiric Touch.
Which is why, even though I'm an Eldritch fighter, even though I'm a warlock, I still...
And I have to make a Constitution saving throw to keep up my invisibility, right?
Uh-huh.
Right.
Wait, does anyone want a bless? 'Cause I
Yes.
cast it now.
Huh? No, you are...
Casting bless, whoever wants it, gets it. I don't know how that works. Is that
targets
right?
3 people.
Also, 3 people that are about to get speared would be a good idea.
Well, these
Did
like
it cast it?
jagged shards of metal like burst out from underneath the windowsills.
Wait, hold up. If I take the bless that Barbaros has given, can I roll another d4 and add it and see if I survive more?
No, this is after the fact.
Dang. But I'm still taking the bless. Thank you.
DC equals 10 or
Wow.
half the damage take. Okay, so you pass the concentration save.
Hey, I'm still invisible.
But now your windows are unlocked and opened.
Yeah, so can I like since we tried the stealth option, can I Eldritch Blast through one of the other windows?
There's only 2 windows facing you, and they're wide enough that any of you could slip through.
I mean, there's spikes on the ground though, yeah.
Well, they just shot out from the windowsills. It was just like like projectiles. They just kind of like fell out. Like your 3 compatriots just kind of got like, cut a bunch. Loki a little bit more, but mainly his ears.
I'm going in through the window, by the way, people.
I'm gonna go in through the window too.
But gingerly.
Gingerly.
I'm just gonna follow them in through the window.
Is everyone going into the main room?
I'm taking
like
up
Where
the
I
rear,
went,
no,
because I
I'm
did
the
the
tank.
wind noise.
Guys, is there anyone in there?
I'm not seeing anyone.
I'm breaking down the window.
The window's open.
Just come in.
Yeah, just come in.
Okay, I got it.
I just come in.
Coming.
So with my armor active, do I get an AC increase?
It goes up by 1. That's your
Goes
half
up
of your proficiency bonus at the moment.
Dang, so I'm only at a 14. That sucks.
But now you're resistant necrotic damage, and you have vampiric touch. Also, tell us how your armor activates. Like, how does it appear?
I'm gonna unsheath my knightly daggers. And you know how the flash kind of suits up?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna flip into my armor. It's gonna release. It's gonna release from the hilts of. It's gonna release from the hilt portion of my blades in just like a straight line, and I'm just gonna start doing a bunch of acrobatic flips through the armor pieces in the air.
Sick.
You have to do this every time you armor up.
And then I'm gonna land.
I think you should make him do an athletics check every time.
No, that's part of his thing.
I'd be willing to do an athletics check for this.
So what?
Then immediately fail an acrobatics check.
So what I'm going to say is, if you do an acrobatics check for it, this acrobatics check is going to be always rolled when you do it. And I'm not saying that you have to do a new acrobatics roll. I mean, like, if you critically fail it now, you always fail it in the future, and you're gonna land on your face.
I'm still gonna armor up, but I'm just gonna land on my face.
Okay, roll your acrobatics.
I'm so hoping for something amazing to happen.
Oh,
Really
no.
hoping for something good. Texas.
It doesn't look great. This is the equivalent of someone yelling parkour before, like, jumping over a couch kind of thing. So you're like doing like half kind of jumps and like partial cartwheels and other kind of acrobatic things, but at the end of it you're like, kind of huffing a little bit with your like hands on your knees, and it's a little bit
midway through I'm huffing.
Yeah, you're sweaty.
Finish, I'm exhausted.
Yeah, now you're exhausted and wearing like black Roman centurion armor.
Blue.
Blue.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's right.
blue.
It's blue.
Black.
Hey, Crypt, if I activate my armor, since I'm invisible, would it just look like whirling wind around me, so I could just pretend to be like a poltergeist?
Nah, it'll be like your armor is floating in midair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, since you did not make you and the armor invisible, it's going. Wait, since the armor wasn't initially on you when you turned invisible, it's gonna count as a separate entity.
Uh-huh.
That's weird.
You'd have to
Okay.
recast
Remember that
invisibility.
for next time.
If you pick something up and just move it around, you could look like a poltergeist that way.
Yeah.
Also,
I'm
okay,
just gonna use Slinky to kind of like whip the air around me with his little like invisible wings.
Since Slinky isn't invisible, only you are. You cast it on yourself.
But he's with us.
Huh.
Well,
Our
would Slinky
companions are
be
with us.
invisible? Because it says a creature you touch, as long as it isn't carrying it, but I was carrying him.
Hold on.
Because technically in this, he would be more of like armor than like a snake. Because I always wear him as a bandolier.
Wait, okay, Slinky's a snake, isn't he?
He's a
He's
coatl.
a coatl, a winged snake.
Okay, so since I explained what my transformation sequence looks like, what is y'all?
Oh, you'll find out.
Tell me your colors before you say this, because I gotta my colors.
So
In the Black Knight.
So to answer Borb's question, as long as Slinky is touching you, he is invisible, but as soon as he gets off of you, he is not.
Okay.
Because the restriction is on what you're carrying.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I'm also, like, being a menace. But, you can see which color everyone is with the, like, colors of their names on the sidebar in Discord. Or in the group chat.
I'm not looking at Discord. I only have one monitor.
Okay.
I'm not
judgment.
I just make my things smaller. But it's also the, like, colors in, Roll20, I think. Unless they got
Except
changed.
for Barbaros and Fragstone.
I thought we all changed our colors to our own thing.
You did, but then they changed back.
What?
Oh, we did?
Anyway.
So
I don't know how to do that.
So if you go to the bottom of like the Roll20 screen and you click on the little square where your color is, you can change that.
Okay, I'm gonna go about changing their color.
Oh, now it's black, and it's just like blackness.
Yeah. Barbaros is the Black Knight. Frackstone is the Green Knight.
Except his green
Borb,
is lame.
You're the white, yes.
I'm the White Knight. Borb is the Pink Knight. You are the Blue Knight. And then the two people that aren't here, Izumi is red and Asim is yellow, but apparently Asim no longer exists. R.I.P.
Asim just kind of zipped out of existence. So I'm assuming we're gonna get a new Yellow Knight soon.
Yeah. I'll present you with the choice of we can either wait for somebody else to join us, or I can make a DMPC.
DMPC.
Yeah, I would rather not have to wait.
Okay, we're getting another spellcaster then, but he's gonna be elf.
Is it gonna be an artificer?
Could be, but just not an orc this time.
It irritates me. It irritates me the fact that I did not know artificer was available.
If it's in my books,
you know what I would have been able to do as an artificer?
So
many things.
The things for the people that have climbed through the wall, except for Star, who is apparently lingering outside.
No, I climbed through the wall. My mistake.
You're gonna have to move your token for me.
I was supposed to be in here a while ago. How do I get in?
You just drag it through the window.
I have to drag it in a certain spot because it's blocking me.
No, because everybody else was able to climb through, like where the
I had to climb
window.
through the window. I just couldn't climb through that door right over here.
Yeah.
You need to get a whaling.
So, 4 of you have found yourselves in the like kind of dining room, with a like fireplace in the corner, that also opens up into where Loki is.
A wave.
We can't see through that.
That's because it makes it easier for you to not be able to pass through it if I put a like thing around it. So you can see Loki.
Okay.
just conceptually instead of in game or
For
like
real,
through Roll20 at least. So y'all are in like an eating room with like a beat up carpet. There's like a little lantern sitting on the table that gives off just a little teensy bit of light. The fireplace is active. It does have fire going around in it. Loki, you find yourself inside of a bedroom. There is a like a dresser
Hold up, I
cabinet.
followed Loki through the window she went through. Or
He went through.
he went through. I followed Loki through the window he went through.
So you would
The
go.
one on the right?
Over
Yes.
here.
Hello, welcome to my crib.
You found
MTV
there's
interview.
there's like the dresser right there. There's a locked trunk at the foot of the bed. A active chemistry set filled
Cool.
with miscellaneous green liquids.
Cool, I'm gonna go and drink one.
And then all of the like the bookcase up against the wall is filled with what look like books covering a myriad of subjects. The only reason you can tell what those subjects are is because they have little symbols on them. The rest of it is written in a language some of you might not have, or at least the two of you anyway. What languages does Star know?
Let us look.
Indeed, let us look.
Common, Draconic, and Work.
Okay, Loki.
Common, Elvish, and Thieves' Cant.
And you can determine that the books are written in Elvish.
No Infernal.
Oh shit, nice. What are the books about?
Poison making.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Cool. I'm gonna go and take those. I'm gonna go and take those vials of active poison.
There's a single bottle sitting on the table right there. The rest of it are all in like the different kind of glass containers, burbling and doing chemistry poisony things.
I asked. That's not a good idea, but I'm gonna look away from that.
Look.
Guys, what did I miss? I just had to use the bathroom.
You're good.
They're debating on whether or not the Star should chug poison bottles.
I said I was gonna chug one poison bottle, and I was gonna take the rest.
Try them all.
There's only one poison bottle. The rest of it is all like the big glass containers. So you can chug that one if you'd like.
I'll take something out of one of the glass containers.
You can like dip your finger in, kind of thing.
Dip my finger in and lick it like.
Do a Constitution save with advantage, sir.
I feel like this is gonna come back and bite me in the butt one day.
Oh, it is.
Your token up there.
That's a 13 and
with advantage. Yeah, 13.
Now I gotta find the poison effects chart that I had.
I mean, I'm resistant to poison.
Doesn't mean that you're immune.
Yeah.
What level do we get immunities?
It's in the listing for the Blue Knight. So it should be like either 10th or 15th.
So I'm not gonna get my resistance for a while, not at the rate I'm going.
Not for a minute.
At the rate I'm going, we're gonna need a new Blue Knight.
Nice. Make me an artificer.
Look, I could become the Yellow Knight and become the Blue Knight dies during this.
Okay, just to clarify, my aura of cleansing does not double help him with the poison resistance.
It doesn't?
No, because he already had advantage on it.
I had advantage on it already.
So, we're gonna roll a d6, and if it rolls a 6, you got a nasty thing. Anything else?
Can I ask what the 6 did?
Well, you got a 5. You get the stupid one.
Oh.
Your skin has turned purple.
Already green.
Your fingertips have become swollen. You have disadvantage on charisma checks because your tongue no longer works the way you want it to, and you see everything in a myriad of shifting colors.
You're Rizless.
You're Rizless.
For the next 24 hours.
It just sounds like my character might be stoned.
It's stoned, but also like having a bad time.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, can I thieves tools the chest?
Sure.
Hey, Borb, come over here. Open this door.
I'm gonna
I was
ask.
gonna open the one closest to me first.
Got it.
I'm asking Loki. What should
Keep that door down. If I can move.
Opening things?
All you really hear is.
I'm opening things in a myriad of colors. I only can see in a myriad of colors.
Everything is
Am I getting
like
a disadvantage at everything I'm doing?
Essentially, yes.
Oh.
That is the poisoned effect.
Has it been 6 seconds? Can I get 3 health back?
Sure.
Yeah.
You're able to. So, what did we learn from last time?
Duck. That's what we learned. Can I do my...
Check for traps first.
Oh, yeah, check for traps.
Nah, you didn't check.
Is that different from Thieves' Tools?
Yes.
We've never...
It's a perception check.
It is a perception check? We've never had to check for traps before in any of the other campaigns.
Yeah, it's because no one is a thief in any of those.
Well, okay. Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna perception real fast before...
You are fairly firm in your deduction that this is not trapped. So you unlock it, and now you have to do a dex save.
Dex save.
I'm just laughing.
Well, I fixed it.
I don't notice any traps either when I open this door.
Nope, you can do a dex save too. All of these things are trapped.
Great time.
Wait, I'm doing a dex save?
No, just
my
Borb and
lord.
Loki.
Frick.
So Loki, you take 2 points of piercing damage. And Borb takes 7.
Oh.
We're gonna die here.
What do I find in the chest?
Inside of it is a set of robes, a couple of daggers, what looks like a copy of like the guy's like face mask, and a couple of like journals.
I'm gonna ask Loki what's in the chest.
Mm-hmm.
Since I can't really tell what's in it.
Robes. These are the assassin's robe stuff, right?
Uh-huh.
With the knives that if you stab someone, they just keep bleeding?
Not necessarily. They just look like normal knives.
They're just normal knives?
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, I'm still not going to really touch this in case they're not good, because a magic user can probably figure out.
I am. Though I'm rolling with disadvantage, I can also still test it. Can I go and try to test the contents of the chest via magic?
Can I supervise him really severely?
You could do an Arcana check with normal Arcana check.
Yeah, because I'm just keeping an eye to make sure he doesn't die. Whoa!
What's
going on.
Everything inside of that chest is enchanted.
Everything?
Mm-hmm.
Can I tell what the enchantments are?
You know that they are magic.
Are
you would need to have like a detect magic thing to get them to do things.
Cool.
Or like to know stuff.
I'm gonna pick up one of the daggers.
Okay.
I don't even know what magic it is.
You can no longer put it down.
Dude.
I feel like I screwed so.
And you see that the tip of the dagger starts to drip blood. And it comes to your horror. It is your blood.
Oh God.
Okay, I'm gonna, like, can I explain the situation through the fireplace?
Sure.
Dudes, here's the situation. I need one of you folks with magic to fix this fucker.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
I
not
can't
Sit
use
down.
dispel magic.
unlegibly.
I already am out of those slots.
Why?
You're out of dispel magic slots. Are you
No,
the only one that has dispel magic?
Yes.
I'm using this to
I have cure wounds.
get rid of the flames in the fireplace so we can go through it.
How tall is your character?
My character,
Mm-hmm.
6 foot.
Okay, you can squeeze through.
Can I perceive things through my my not familiar, my companion?
Yeah, he's been like kind of chugging along with you. He like scrabbled up the wall of the house to get through the window. There's like a crocodile shaped hydra just he's just been staring at you in a very judgmental way.
In my mental link with the with what was his name?
His name is Moon.
Oh yeah, I named him. My bad.
Uh-huh.
In my mental link with Moon, I'm just gonna be like, Moon, I'm gonna need you to be my eyes.
It's like seeing hasn't really been helping you so much, bud.
Oh
And
my
then I
gosh.
remember that Moon can't see themselves. I grabbed the glasses off of Moon and I put them on.
Can I use my intent die to try and just channel the... No, I don't have cleansing flame. That's Izumi.
Uh-huh.
Right.
His is
Wait,
the
here's
flame that can get
Zumi
rid of
when
it.
you need them.
How come the cat man isn't here?
You
I have
really did
sacred
this.
flame.
We really need them.
Couldn't Starsinger purify him by standing next to him for a second?
Yeah, well, Starsinger could purify him, which would fix the dumb, but I don't know if it would dispel. Let me check real fast if it dispels curses.
Yeah, if it is. Hey,
In addition,
I can deal later with the fact that I'm bleeding out via the dagger, as
Yeah.
long as you can cancel out the effect to where I can actively fight.
Neutralizes all
purify.
poisons.
It neutralizes all poisons and removes all disease.
And heals people for 2d8 plus 2 HP.
Yeah.
Why didn't we think of this earlier?
Strange.
Well, I thought you kind of needed to deal with the consequences.
So
Okay.
you knew?
Yeah, I
Looking through the chest, I'm going to put on a pair of gloves and just pick up the rest of the items so nothing touches my skin.
Anyway, I ask Starsinger to purify, and that'll get me up to full health too, I think, because it's plus
So,
1 to anyone in
the unicorn who took a minute to get through a open window looks at the purple-colored, swollen tongue and fingered orc. She kind of looks you up and down and says, "So what did we learn, bruh?"
I'm gonna tell Moon to tell Starslinger. I learned that I should not drink random poisons until I'm immune to them.
And what about the cursed things?
It'll probably happen again.
I'm not gonna fix it. Well, I can't fix that, but just keep that in mind for the future. And then he boops you with his horn. You turn
and you're
purple.
now rainbow.
Uh-huh. You're now a myriad of colors, but you no longer see it a myriad of colors. Your fingers stop being all swollen, and you can talk normal. The dagger is still attached to your hand, though. Slowly bleeding you.
How much damage per round is that?
Yes, I'm looking at my hand. How many?
It takes place over the course of hours. So essentially a drop every 10 seconds.
Okay. So, like, if he's just near me enough, that's gonna fix his HP?
Slowly, yes. But it won't prevent
the
thing.
It won't prevent it from happening, but it will fix him.
It'll keep me from dying.
Yeah.
Loki, from here on forth, can you just ride on my shoulder? Just so I'm not dead.
I don't want to be on the epicenter of dumb decisions.
Don't worry. That's what I'll make for the day.
For the day, he says.
Honestly, am I really fit to be a father?
No, you're not.
We'll consider your fatherhood, Chip, after 24 hours of no bad decisions.
Oh, man.
No, never.
That's why
Borb.
I'm team everyone's the dad.
Yeah, that's kind of why I'm the one adopting it, but y'all are all going to be legal guardians.
Borb, you are presented with a tree. This tree has strange purple, blue, and green fruit hanging from it.
Don't
Yeah,
eat the
that's
fruit.
nope.
Ooh.
You're just
That was so nope that Barb left.
Wow.
Barb said a tree? Fuck that.
Yeah. He noped so hard he left.
Am I wearing gloves?
Are you wearing gloves?
Are you still here?
I would think so.
Yeah, it was Barb that left.
Oh.
Barbaros.
You're...
Barbaros is just like, his character freezes.
Because leather armor
Hi, welcome back.
typically comes with leather gloves.
No, remember, it's in the style of your people, so it's Aztec.
To be completely honest with you, if you were to just use your armor up, you would be able to, essentially
Welcome back, Barb.
get gloves with that.
So I'll do my armor, and I will grab some of the fruit and just take it with me in a bag.
Okay, do a wisdom save.
What's your armor up sequence look like?
So I sit there, and I just kind of, like, shake myself, like, ruffle up my feathers, and then I just kind of, like, shake everything off, like, all the dust and everything, and I get pink and white bone armor that crawls from my head to my toes.
Oh.
It's like Aztec super armor.
Yeah.
They just start shaking their feathers and then just armor appears.
Yeah, it kind of looks like how Venom kind of like goes from the back to the front, except backwards. It kind of starts at the top of my head and just kind of goes down and trickles into like solid bone armor.
But it's pink.
Pink and white,
Like,
yes.
vibrant.
No, I said it was a light pink.
The pink of your nation is like a neon.
But bones would not be pink.
Well, it's magic bones.
Bones are pink.
Yeah, bones have
In theory, if I were to take off my armor glove, would I be able to get rid of the knife?
Stuck to your hand.
Stuck to my hand, okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I take some of the fruit and wisdom save, you said.
Uh-huh.
11.
As you pick up the fruit and start stuffing them into your bag, you're slowly overwhelmed with the smell of your favorite food. Ooh. And before you know it, you've taken a bite of one.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
But
is
absolutely,
this gonna be the fried chicken again?
It is absolutely nothing happens.
Oh.
Except for the fact that you now unconsciously eat all of the fruit.
All of it?
I feel like this is gonna have like a negative effect of some sort later.
So essentially, every fruit that you put inside of that bag, you're now unconsciously just nomming. Just taking these like loud, crunchy bites out of them, just every so often.
Can I hear these bites?
Yes, I am a bird. You can definitely hear my beak crunching through some apple.
Uh-huh. This is very loud crunch.
Okay. Maybe that would encourage me to investigate that. Potentially stop that.
It's
I
fine.
mean, you can still do other things. You're just, one of your hands is now currently occupied eating fruit.
That's fine. I can still use knock on this door.
That's a spell slot use.
It is.
And it's gonna be very loud.
It is. But honestly, I don't trust myself trying to use thieves' tools with one hand.
But just to be
Wait,
aware,
gonna-
knock does not turn off traps.
No, it doesn't.
Wait, I was gonna kick this door down.
Can I perception check and then open this door back here?
Sure, if you want to see if there's any traps on it.
I would love to see if there's some traps, because there probably are.
I'm giving you advantage. I'm helping her with this.
Okay.
With this.
So I can perception again?
Uh-huh. Hey, it's trapped.
Can I untrap it?
Yep, you use your thieves' tools to untrap it.
Untrapped.
Beautiful. Now you have to unlock it.
Kind of open?
Nope.
Frick. Can I try again?
I'll allow you to try one more time.
Can I give advantage on that one as well?
Oh, what the hell?
Sure.
Okay.
There you go. Now it's unlocked.
Thank you.
Make you open it though. So are you gonna knock it, or are you gonna let Barbaros kick it down? Either way, you're gonna suffer from a trap.
Oh no.
That's why I was gonna say I was gonna perception it and then use knock.
Okay.
Can anyone see in the hallway?
Can thieves tool it?
I cannot see in the hallway.
Oh my fucking god, today.
Barbaros, are you gonna help her? Help him?
Yes.
Okay, roll it again.
Okay. Let's see. Perception. That's a bit better.
It's trapped.
I use my thieves' tools.
Okay, you get to do that at a disadvantage because one of your hands is busy.
I will use the help action.
Alright, so you can keep that 27 then.
Okay. I just sit there and I kind of, while I'm crunching on an apple, I just kind of use my other hand, like, deftly, and I just flip it around, and I just kind of, like, jiggle my fingers while I use the thieves' tools in the door, and it just unlocks.
I don't know why it's not letting you see into the hallway.
Yeah, I don't know.
Can I see in the hallway?
No one can. There's a wall right here that we can't
the
see
door
past.
locked.
I'm going to unlock the door. Now you can... Oh, it's been opened. If you hold down Alt, you can sit between the... things.
Oh, that's
also,
a dark place.
Do we go upstairs or to the left?
I
there
don't know,
is
I can't see.
a set of stairs going down and a set of stairs going up.
Yeah, I still can't see in this room. Is there no, like, light?
Nope.
Oh.
Yeah, and there's no light in this hallway, so Barbaros has dark vision, but I do not.
You have a
I do
lantern.
have dark vision.
That
But
makes
it'll
people
put
go to
him to
sleep.
No, you have a regular lantern, too.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right,
yeah.
I do.
Can you regular lantern for us normal folks?
Yes, I'll regular lantern this hallway.
Regular
I forgot
lantern.
that you guys didn't have, that you couldn't see. Forgot that you guys were blind.
Yeah, we're blind as fuck, dude. I'm sticking around with Barbaros.
Yeah, I can see. Where are you?
On your
Where
token
are
now.
you?
Anna, I'm so sorry. There's another door here. There's two other doors here.
There's one
And
at
there.
the left and to the right. Do a... Well, you know what? It smells like gross from that door you're trying to go into.
This one?
Uh-huh.
Here?
Yes.
Okay. Well, it smells like gross. Can I perception farther than that and see if it's also trapped like gross?
Sure.
You can only see through the door hole.
Strangely enough, it's not trapped. But you do get the strange feeling that whatever you're opening up is not going to smell great.
Oh no.
Do we want to come back to this?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go to the other
I
one
want to
first.
explore more.
Alright, can I perception this store?
Sure.
See if it's more likable.
Yeah, and I'll help Bunny Man.
Bunny Man
It's
leave.
trapped.
It's trapped?
Uh-huh.
Alright, then can we together, thieves' tools?
The three-handed thief's tools.
Okay, I've untrapped it.
Yes.
Alright,
Now
and I
unlock it.
have tried to open it.
You did not.
Oh. Can you help me open this door here?
Yeah.
Hold the lantern a little different.
I'll hold the lantern.
Put it
like,
between
over
the
here.
ears instead of behind the ears.
Okay.
I'm going over
Oh,
here.
frick, that works a bit.
No.
Put the lantern in a better spot.
I will drop the lantern on you. Do not test me.
Borb, it is now your shot to try to do it. It is without disadvantage because you would be, in this instance, helped. There you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
We're
I
really
use
trying
my
hard here.
special, like, one-handed thieves' tools trick again just to unlock it, and I'm just like, there you go. Crunch, 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 crunch,
Nom,
crunch,
nom,
crunch,
nom.
crunch.
If
Uh,
they
you-
don't break it open with that, can I just blast the door down?
It's unlocked now.
No, I got it.
We're right here.
Yeah, we did it.
You just gotta open it.
I'm so
When will,
sorry.
when will Star have
Wait,
his
untap
chance?
the door.
The door open? Oh, what's...
Oh.
This is stony.
All you
Come on
see
in.
is solid concrete.
Oh my gosh.
Well, just like solid stone. Not
Should
necessarily
we be
concrete.
scared?
This door just leads outside?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I don't feel like we're worried about this door.
I
Do we
think
want to
that's
go...
the main entrance way.
Wait,
I'm
guys,
gonna...
let's go upstairs
I'm-
first.
Me and Moon are
I
going
feel like
upstairs.
there's stuff upstairs.
Let's go upstairs.
Alright. We're all upstairs, boys.
Yeah.
Do you want to come with us, Borb? We're all upstairs, boys.
Okay. Let
Yeah,
me
boys, we're
shift it
upstairs
over.
now.
Yeah.
You travel up the stairs, and you find
Oh,
yourselves.
frick. It's dark as fuck.
Sure is. And I gotta turn back on Borb's lantern.
Lantern.
There's furniture in here and bottles.
Holy heck.
So
Does
you
it have
see
little
like
poison
a living room kind of deal where you got
Star's
like
gonna run over to
the
the bottles. Do the bottles have anything in them?
they're a myriad of different colors this time. You got blue, red, and green, and the chemistry set is of course going. There are 3 chests up against the westernmost wall. There's the longer bookshelves carrying what looks like more elvish nonsense, and of course,
them in Sylvan?
nope, elvish.
Okay.
The person
I
that
didn't
speaks
know because they're
Elvish,
from
which
the
is
Fey
Loki.
area.
Hey Loki, can you go read one of those books and tell me if they see if they tell us what's in those?
Is
I'm
there
checking
anything
one of the-
in Infernal?
I'm checking
No.
one of the chests.
Frankstone is beyond convinced
you,
that this is the safest
uh,
chest ever.
as you lean down to take a look at the chest,
Nope,
you
nope, no, I
run
don't.
into it.
No, I
knock
don't.
your
How many times you could use that?
As many times as I have a sorcerer points, but I can only use it once per roll.
Ah,
I perception check the left one.
it's trapped.
So I have to take the second one.
Okay.
Look, you can.
Oh, no.
So you don't slam your head into it this time, but you do not have a good day.
You're good at chests.
I'm good at chests.
You're a very
I'm gonna
good chess player.
perception check the middle chest.
Okay. All of
you know-
the
Perception. Oh.
ooh,
What colors are
Loki.
these potions?
I'm helping
There's-
Loki.
What's up with my health?
Red,
It keeps
blue,
going
and
back down to
green.
53.
I'm gonna
Oh,
drink the blue
Lord.
one.
I'm
Should
helping
be
Loki, by the way.
I
85 now.
think it's because you haven't updated your HP in this one.
I have not. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you'll need to update it and roll 20 alongside
I'm
whatever it is on your D&D Beyond sheet.
gonna
Right.
drink the blue one.
No!
Do an intestinal fortitude roll to resist drinking the thing.
Didn't we just learn this?
What did we learn?
Not to
Star
do
Singer
this.
is disappointed in resident green
Starsinger's
man.
generosity has gone to waste.
If he
He's
could, he
personally
would.
offended.
If he could, he would give you the Italian hands, and just be like, "Why do I even bother?"
Lava the
Now-
Boopy.
Why even bother?
Crackstone is helping Loki.
Okay.
I'm not actually gonna drink the blue one.
Okay. He pretends to, and everyone's like, really deep inhale, and he's like, okay, I've rethought this. Oh. Who
Star
rolled
is just gonna keep occasionally giving a second glance over at the thing.
What is her...
Alright, so I'm being helped in perception, so I get to go again.
Yes.
You know what?
He snorted at me.
Oh my god,
You're
that strength.
kind of okay. Like, you think that maybe it's not trapped?
Can I have a wisdom save on that?
That was your perception. It is run by your wisdom.
Frick.
So yeah, you feel safe enough to unlock it. Borb does not unlock it.
Well, I got it open. Let me just roll my dex save real fast.
And Frackstone.
Thanks for having.
No,
he's in front of the other one.
He's near enough to. He is within 5 feet of you. It's a cone.
Can I help him?
You gotta help yourself first.
I did help myself. Look at that, 23.
Yeah, now it's Frackstone's turn to suffer
Can I
consequences.
help Frackstone?
No.
Suffer the consequences of my own actions.
You just scream duck, and Frackstone goes, "No, it's a goose."
This is obviously a parakeet.
Why did you intimidate the chest? Intimidating the poison.
So
I'm intimidating myself.
You
both only take 4 points of piercing damage.
Excellent. We'll have that back in 12 seconds.
No,
can I freeze the potions?
Huh?
What?
Can I freeze the potions?
Why?
No reason.
Just want them to just like be chill, I guess.
I want them chilled down if I'm gonna drink.
Wow.
How much damage?
4.
Okay.
No, I'm actually gonna destroy the potions.
With
an Eldritch Blast.
No, you're gonna get us all.
Just smash them.
Fine. I'm gonna take my knightly dagger and I'm just gonna smash them.
Then you could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 dexterity saves at a disadvantage. What? There are 14 potions on that table.
14.
Can I hop on a chest and get away from that?
For each one, you have to do not a constitution save, but a dexterity save to avoid getting miscellaneous poison things on your body.
Here, can I rephrase that? Can I use my crossbow?
You're making it worse.
You are making it worse.
Nice them.
Throw them on the floor.
Or just leave them alone.
I'm gonna hide behind my big sword.
This dude is obsessed.
Is there any of them that I can cork and bring with me?
Are you particularly knowledgeable in alchemy?
No, but I can throw them at the enemy and hope to God they have negative effects.
That's a good answer, actually.
Do an Arcana
what
check.
If they have a positive effect on the enemy?
I actually succeed those.
You know that the red ones are probably some kind of beneficial effect. The green ones are obviously poisonous or negative to some degree. You're uncertain about the blue ones.
Cool, I'm gonna drink one of the red ones.
Neat.
How many red ones are there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 red ones.
7 red ones. Let's go. Okay, so Starstruck. I'm looking down at her at Loki's companion.
Starsinger?
Starsinger. Star Singer. I'm gonna ask Star Singer, whatever. I'm gonna ask, can you heal me from this blue effect? This is just for a theory and to test it.
Who left? Oh,
Uh,
okay.
Borb.
Isn't that the person that I'm asking?
No,
No.
Star Singer is me. So, bruh, you want me to like heal you after you drink a miscellaneous potion?
I mean, it's the only one that I can't tell what it does, and I would like to survive.
He like looks down at Moon, who's just been staring up at you with this very fatherly, like disappointed face. It's like, and you just like give it to the Hydra who's immune.
You're right.
And Moon is just looks at Star Singer and is like, traitor.
I forgot. I pour some of the blue potion into one of Moon's many mouths.
It's just like one of them is like actually eager, and Moon is just like, I can't. Okay.
You traitor.
I can't believe you got fooled by a literal toddler.
Yeah. So
Star
like,
Singer's only been alive for 2 years.
so
I forgot that Moon could do that.
you see.
Man cannot be someone's dad. He just got stunned by a horse.
So like, you pour a little bit of the blue into one
Truly
of
daughter.
Moon's mouths, and he chugs it down, and all of his heads turn and look at that one head, who just kind of sits there for a minute and then like burps with like blue smoke coming out of his mouth. And Moon just looks up at you and is like, it looked like it was trying to either make us good at magic or make us shit at it. We're not magical, so just one big mini-headed shrug.
Look, the tempting thing is, I want to figure out what this does. How many of those blue potions are there?
3.
3 blue
You already
potions,
used
7
one.
red. So there are 2 blue potions. I'm just gonna quirk all of these potions and stick them in.
You gave him a little bit of the blue. You didn't feed him all of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna quirk all these potions and then put them in my pack.
All right, I want you to do a sleight of hand
Sleight of hand.
to not break them. You're okay.
You broke them. You broke
Thank
them.
God, because that 5 could have gone so many directions.
If you'd gotten less than 5, you would have broken at least one.
Okay.
So Crypt, what was in this
Guys.
middle chest that we managed to open?
I'm gonna go get food.
I
Well,
don't understand the text.
what
I'm confused.
are you talking about?
Borb's text.
Gotta go intestines are angy.
Oh, I couldn't. I'm dyslexic.
That's okay.
That's okay.
Thank you.
We forgive you.
For all your sins.
Yes. Especially
I know.
dyslexia.
Only Jesus.
As another
can do that.
dyslexic person, I don't forgive you.
Oh,
Wow.
That's okay. Jesus already did.
So, the middle chest has a lot more knives in it, all of which have little sheaths and stuff, and they're arranged rather decoratively at the bottom of the chest. There's like a middle rack thing that unfolds as you open up the top of the chest that has more knives, and they're all different.
Okay, can I do an Arcana check?
Sure.
Gotta wait for it to load 1 moment.
None of the knives are enchanted.
nice. If none of them are enchanted, I can rifle through them then.
Uh-huh.
How big are they?
They're knife-sized, dagger-sized.
Hmm.
They do
Are
not.
there any of them? Oh, no, go ahead.
They do not appease your desire to have more swords.
Oh,
Dang it.
either of us?
I mean, you don't have a magical addiction.
I do not have a magical addiction.
I
It's
do.
true. Are any of them like particularly cool?
I mean, they're all kind of nifty. Think of like Cult of Athena, or that other decorative sword place kind of knives.
So they all look like things that I could totally steal and then pawn for gold to give to orphans?
Potentially, if you
That's
don't
what I'm
want
doing.
a lot of gold from it. They're more decorative than they are useful.
I could... they're more decorative. I could swindle rich people into paying. And then I could donate the money to orphans.
There you go. Sure.
Generosity. Steal from murderers, give to the poor.
Okay, so Loki, what do you say we open another one of these chests?
Yeah, let's do it. The one in front of Frackstone. I'm gonna look at real hard first.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's trapped.
I'm gonna these tools the trap away.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna open it.
There you go.
Heck yeah.
Inside is a suit of black leather armor.
Whoa. Nifty.
Wait,
Frackstone, look at this shit.
Before you put it on.
And I see.
Arcana it.
I'm Arcana it.
Would you like me to Arcana something?
Wait,
yeah,
what
come
was-
Arcana everything.
What am I Arcanaing?
Okay, Frackstone doesn't know shit.
What am I Arcanaing? Okay, so how many Arcana rolls do I need? How many Arcana rolls
Just
do we
one.
need?
Just one. Just see if you can find any magic on this cool black armor we found. Ooh.
They are enchanted.
Oh.
Can I tell what kind of enchantment?
Nope. Not unless you got detect magic.
No one's
I
trying to
have
identify?
magic awareness.
Remind me to get detect magic and or identify when we level up, please.
I have magic awareness. I don't know if I don't like spider sense, but for magic.
I'm taking a look and see what that
I mean,
do.
we could test it.
Presence of concentration.
You could test it. You've decided to make yourself the local punching bag.
Bet I'm gonna put on like.
So you do know what school of magic they belong to.
Ooh, what school of magic?
It's alteration.
Alteration? Oh, so it probably makes you look different, or makes you physically different.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take off my knight armor.
Oh. Oh.
And equip the black armor.
Oh.
Okay, I want you to do a wisdom save.
Oh no.
Right.
Is he gonna get a magic addiction?
Depends on how he rolls.
Is he
Wisdom
addicted?
is like one of my highest
So,
modifiers.
as you put on the leather armor, you feel it slowly just kind of like warp itself to better fit your body. And at first, you just feel really comfy. And then you have this overwhelming urge to be incredibly dramatic and theatrical.
Yes!
For every action you perform, you do it with drama.
He's magically a clown.
Wait, can I put my with that? Can I still equip my knight armor?
Yes, but you do it dramatically.
Dramatically.
Bet I'm gonna. Okay, now that the armor is on me, I'm gonna re-equip my knight armor.
So you go from having blue Centurion armor to wearing a set of fancy black leather armor, then doing a numerous amount of dramatic kicks and acrobatics.
No, I have a way of saying this.
Okay.
Dramatic sequence is akin to a Sailor Moon.
No, we already have
No,
those.
you can't do that. You can't make our thing the worst version of your thing.
Oh, wait, yeah. I was gonna welcome to the Sailor Moon group.
Yeah, Barbaros and I both have like magical girl transformation sequences. Mine,
Yeah, we're the sailors.
you can't make our thing worse just because you look down upon the art form. I'm defending this with my life now.
I
I
looked at
love
it
the Sailor
differently,
Moon
but
transformation.
we're the sailors.
You
I
can't
can't
put
take
your
that.
mid acrobatics check on Sailor Moon.
Mid.
Mid,
That's a
mid,
low.
mid,
It's a low.
Mid.
It's a low
mid,
roll.
mid, mid.
Boo.
If you would let
Just
me
because you're
explain,
doing it
please.
dramatically doesn't mean it's less mid.
I wasn't
Yeah.
gonna use the acrobatics for that one.
No, it's
In
every
that case,
time. We already
It's every time
established.
now.
It's every time.
Every time you
Fine.
have mid acrobatics, you can't put mid acrobatics on Sailor Moon.
Fine, it's akin to a Power Rangers transformation.
There you go.
There we go.
Actually,
You
no.
choose
Think
which
about it.
one.
That is more of the one of the generations of it.
Yeah.
Oh, I
'Cause they
actually
did do
do
that
want
flip through,
everyone.
didn't they?
I actually do want us all to be Sailor Moon.
You
No.
choose which one. Which iteration do I have to do?
Well, this is a tribute to the first one, so similar to that, but far more acrobatic.
So my belt buckle is just
Dino
gonna
Thunder
flip
is what
out.
what it was, honestly.
It's morphin' time.
You just do like, cartwheels and like squats, and you strike dramatically near like there's no window, so you just find the nearest light source, take a dramatic pose, and then you're covered with your Centurion armor.
The nearest light source is Borb.
Yeah, so you just
Borb and goes, "Wah."
you got like the billowing cape, which was like, underneath the chemistry set. You just like pulled it out just for this quick thing, and did a number of like fancy moves while your armor comes on.
I think you should roll performance to see if we're impressed.
Bet.
Roll deception.
Roll deception.
We've already discussed. I'm not good at deception. Performance, on the other hand.
Yeah, you can roll performance. Yeah, you're suitably impressed. But it's one of
Let's open this nice chest.
that was
Alright.
the one that Borb was in front of.
Yes.
Yes.
Borb already determined that it was trapped.
Sure was.
Alright, so I'm going to Thieves' Tools the trap away if my thing will load.
And if it's another magical item, I'll
Nice.
Thieves tools the shit out of that trap. You have-
Thieves' Tools hit so good that it's also open.
Yes.
Nice.
It opens. The chest opens itself.
On the inside,
Proceeds to eat you.
the inside of the chest is like filled up with like a myriad of like different fabrics, and on top of that fabric is in like a neat little spot is a silver chain with a like blood red stone shaped in a teardrop.
Cool. So I'm gonna Arcana that. With
I'm gonna
flair.
magic awareness that.
Yes,
Yep,
please,
nope,
everyone,
everyone.
Arcana the shit out of this.
Right
I'm
in.
gonna Arcana with flair.
Well, it is very magical. In fact, it is, in comparison to Star's fancy black armor.
Honestly, at this point, Star is gonna become the testing dummy for anything magical that might
Yeah.
be harmful.
It
Star
is
gonna pick up the chain.
it is associated with the evocation school of magic, and
Star is gonna
is
pick up the
like torch bright.
Star is gonna pick up the chain.
Wait.
It's an evocation thing?
Uh huh.
Star
What
is
does
gonna
that
pick
mean?
up the chain.
That,
What do evocations do?
Fireball.
summoning.
Hold on.
Fireball.
Fireball.
No, I'm gonna slap his hand before it even gets real close to that, based off of what people are telling me.
Can I check it out?
Honestly,
you-
I'm going to touch it. I'm gonna grab it.
Do
I
a
want that.
opposed sleight of hand.
Oh, him and I?
Uh huh.
I'm gonna
She's
help
gonna win
Loki.
that, or he's gonna win that.
Whoa.
I'm giving Loki the help
That's
action.
BS. That is B of the S.
Well, apparently Barbaros is helping you.
Oh,
No.
Barbaros is helping me?
Uh huh.
I fixed it.
There.
I'm going to.
Loki does slap your hand away.
Can I still go back to grab it?
No, he is on guard now.
Yeah.
We're on
Loki,
guard.
just let me grab it. We've already decided I'm the magical.
They
No,
said
no.
that thing had fireball in it. We're in a wooden house.
it's invocation.
I don't give a fire flipping ball.
Nice.
I'm putting my gloves back on, and I'm going to pick up the chain and put it in a bag.
You got most of the magic things already.
No, I don't.
This is
I
for
think that's
storage
okay.
and not for use.
Yeah, we can figure out how to use it and who to give it to later.
This
Save
is
our
so that we
conversation.
don't kill ourselves with it.
What about the
So-
fabric? Is the fabric also magic, or is it just
Nah,
fabric?
it's just there to elevate it up to the top of the chest.
Oh,
Shit,
I
steal
will
the
take the
fabric too.
fabric.
you want the fabric?
I'm gonna take the fabric and fashion it into a cape for.
The dramatics.
Are you skilled with a sewers kit?
I'm not skilled with the swords. but I'm
Roll straight charisma.
Charisma, got it. I was gonna say I'm gonna
would've
create
thought
like
we
a
could
little
just
blank it
a
up,
little
dude.
cowl.
Well, he's
for
trying to
my-
make it look nice. Plus, he's also dramatic now. Your cape is pretty shit, but it functions for the purpose of dramatic lighting.
It's not for me. It's for Moon.
It's like, I don't want a fucking cape.
I
I have like 10 heads. Which one are you gonna attach it to?
I was
No, you
gonna
put it on the
I was gonna
base, right
fashion
above the body.
10 miniature capes.
He's like, you know what? That's fair.
I was gonna like capes and cowls for Moon. Just like,
You see, as soon as this like happens, he like uses his heads to like push the cowls down, and he's like, yes.
and just for reference, they're not. This isn't. It's what color is the fabric?
All different colors, but all kind of like muted, like grayish blues and stuff.
Where's
Each
Loki
one
going?
each one of the heads get a different.
I'm perusing
color.
the
Okay.
books.
Oh.
While he's making this. just
They're
thinking.
all like alchemy kind of
Mhm.
books, ranging from the esoteric to the like study guides and stuff.
Oh,
So,
can
while
I
you
see
do
if
that, I'm gonna
one of
sit
them
down.
will like help me identify potions?
Do an investigation.
I'm going to help. Even though I
Do
don't
you
read
know-
the language, I'm going to help.
Okay. Yeah. Investigation. But also I'm being helped.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You find one book that is labeled identifying potions for dummies.
Excellent. That perfectly describes Star.
Wow.
Throwing shade because he's the one who's drinking all this shit.
Let me just
Can I-
pull up the soundboard for that. No,
Ow.
like, ow.
Star, want to make a dig at him?
For dummies.
Did that investigation roll yield?
Yeah, I found a book about potion identification for dummies. So, can I paw through this real fast and see if I can?
It's
figure
about
out what the
100
heck-
pages,
It's
written
about 100
in
pages?
like
Later.
times 18 font.
Oh, frick. Well, I'm
Like
pocketing
these
this book.
large headings that are like identifying different colors of potions.
Does it have
I'm
a table
just
of contents?
pawing this. I'm keeping it. This is gonna be my downtime activity.
Okay.
Trying to figure out what potions I took.
Yeah. Well, also because I feel like you will do this again.
Okay, guys, I think we should go into the basement now.
Basement time.
Basement.
I know Borb is gone. Can I temporarily take custodianship of Borb's lantern?
Sure.
Thank you. I'd like to be able to see.
Me
You
too.
want me to lead the way?
Well,
Mind
everyone
you,
else has dark vision. I just need a lantern.
No, the two of us need the lantern, Loki.
Oh, we both. I forgot that you have not been convinced.
No.
I was
Say,
the only
Loki,
one
just
with
right
dark
on my
vision.
shoulders, I have dark vision.
thought I
I
was
think
the only
yet
one with
again,
dark vision.
I don't want to be involved in that.
I promise I won't make any more bad decisions.
I need to pop out and pop back in to Roll20.
Why?
Because I updated your token and now it doesn't want to load anything.
Dang. How rude. Thank you for updating my token, though.
You're welcome.
10 out of 10. Would beg for again.
I thought I was the only guy with dark vision.
You didn't see that YouTube.
You, Izumi, and Star, I think Asim also had dark vision? For
yes,
being an elf?
being
Yeah.
a half-elf, he had night vision.
Yeah. So it was 4 of you had dark vision, and I was not one of them.
Me neither.
Oh.
Alright. Downstairs time. Dun dun.
Dun dun.
Hey.
Into the basement.
You don't want to investigate the smelly room?
No, let's go downstairs first. Let's see
Okay.
where goes this.
Let's have another perception check from everybody.
I love perception.
I love perception.
I love perception.
I cannot move my token.
Star is just hoping that he gets his kid after all of this.
Oh, well, Star knows what the fuck's going on.
As soon as you get to like the top of the stairs, you smell blood.
Oh.
Is it the blood that's coming from my hand at the current?
No, you're able to tell the difference. You've been leaving like the little like trail of like blood drips behind you. It's pretty much the same for Barbaros.
If I still have a little bit of cloth left over, can I just wrap my hand up?
It's dripping from the blade itself. There's no like river of blood from your hand. As your hand is connected to the knife, it's just dripping.
Has it been 6 seconds? Can Frax get 3 health?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Fraxstone had temporary HP. He doesn't get
I have the temporary HP. It's not.
I've been around you. Can I get my health back?
Yeah, give Barbaros some health.
Everyone gets their health back if they've been around.
Please give him his health back.
Wait, what happened? What did I miss?
We just got uwooed.
Basically, Loki is very healthy for us.
Yeah.
Can't hear you over the sound of passive healing.
Well, Crypt was grumbling a little bit, and I was like, oh wait, I didn't ask politely. And I was trying to go for please, but my lip got caught on my tooth and it wooed.
Yes, the supposed accidental uwoo.
It happens to me because my teeth get dry when I laugh too much.
So you find yourselves in a rather dank, humid basement. Flanking the stairs leading down, you see that there are barrels and...
Can I have my lantern, please?
What? I updated it!
Nope.
To have it as default!
It's not working for me. Or Fract, unfortunately.
Save.
Please show us a whole new world.
I can see everything. You guys want me to... Oh my
there's
goodness!
a person down there.
There sure is! You see barrels lining the walls, or the barrels lining the one wall, crates lining the other wall, and then, like, bookcases along the bottom corner there. Well, it really doesn't want to participate again, does it?
I was about to say, do you guys want me to tell you what I see?
No. We got lantern. I'm gonna hand the lantern to Frackstone so that way my stealth isn't ruined by being the brightest thing in the fucking room.
Oh. Okay.
But we can leave it where it is for now. It's fine as long as we can all see. Just flavor text. He has it, so that way I'm not unstealthed.
Because Roll20 is disagreeing with me having done that.
Yeah. So don't worry about it, but also flavor text. Yes, worry about it.
So I'm gonna investigate this body on this table.
Well, the dude is right there.
Yeah, he's standing like behind the table.
Oh.
And he's just standing there, kind of like hands on the clasped on the table, just looking at you. He's got like his half mask covering his face, his hood over his head. He kind of gives Star a knowing look.
Wait, what did I do?
You're holding
Drank
one of
all
his
the poison.
knives, and
Oh,
you
yeah.
drank things.
I've
But
drinking so much.
There's a lot of blood, or at least like dried blood. There's corpses against the one wall. Then there's a corpse on the table, surrounded by a miscellaneous amount of sharp knives.
Yeah, Sar is going to drink one of the red potions.
Okay.
I'm going to.
As you are healthy, nothing happens.
So I'm just gonna shoot a fireball at him.
He is not threatening you. His hands are on the table, clasped in front of him.
We might want to ask him, yo, dude, what the fuck?
Okay, Loki, say it.
Can we capture him first?
Can I persuade him?
To what?
Can I just riz him up?
So, what do you want to say, Loki, since you wanted to instigate conversation?
Oh, dang, I have to talk.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to say something.
Nope. Loki was the one that said, hey, what's up, dude?
Alright, well, I'm hopping up. I'm next to the table. The table's obviously taller than me, so it's just ear tips.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go, hey, so, what's all this? What's going on? What happened to get you to this point?
Oh, you want, like, my life story?
Yeah, let's talk about this and
Well,
try and figure out what's going on.
Well, let's skip that
Oh,
and get to the real meat of it.
okay.
Star is just going to lower his crossbow.
So, we have two options here.
Alright.
We can either part amicably, or I have my friends that have been following you around in the interior of this house, watching you get up to so much nonsense, to stop being passive and be a little bit more aggressive.
Can I ask him, can he get rid of this stupid knife in my hands?
I could, but only if we part amicably.
I'm willing to part amicably if you can get this knife out of my hand.
So,
I'm not.
It's quite hard for me to do stuff.
So I'm not keen on having fancy, heroic grad knights stopping me from doing my job. And
your job is...
I'm an assassin. I kill people for money. It's not my first job choice, but it's something I'm good at. I don't really necessarily consider it to be an evil thing, or a good thing, or kind of anything. I'm paid to kill somebody. I do it in the most professional way I can. And then I stopped doing that.
And I'm saying this out loud. Dude, you mean to tell me what you are doing is... you did that in a professional way?
Yeah.
I mean,
You left him in a professional manner. You literally left the guy there with a knife, making him infinitely bleed.
Yeah, it's a calling card.
Oh.
He didn't suffer.
He
was paralyzed.
Honestly, that would explain the knife that's in my hand.
That knife is different.
What does this one do?
Just makes you bleed.
Huh.
What about these guys on the floor?
Oh, don't worry about them. They had it coming.
What do you mean?
I made. It's like I made the man paralyzed, so he didn't feel anything, and then I stabbed him in the back in a place where he instantly died. He did not.
No, as long as he didn't suffer.
There's no suffering. There's never ever any suffering. I don't do any of that do it for vengeance kind of nonsense where they have to
Look,
suffer.
I'm gonna walk closer to him and try to persuade him to take the knife out of my hand.
He's like, we haven't come to terms yet. I'm not gonna take it from you. Just bleed there for a minute. You'll be fine.
I just give him a wink.
Okay.
What is happening? What is the Grand Knights?
So,
okay, hold on. Is this the same guy that tried to make us kill all those thugs?
Yeah.
I would like to argue that that isn't terribly professional.
What?
To just have a bunch of people that you hire under vaguely false pretenses, throw them to the wolves, and then, like...
They're alive, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
because the most
succeeded.
left them alive.
I'm gonna have to
because you
relook
threw
this
them
one.
at
That was
us.
vaguely
Yeah.
felony.
And you, being the iconic good guys that you are, found a non-violent method of removing them from the equation.
He's
Quite
still
quickly,
a
by the way.
super
He didn't
villain.
even slow us down.
Like they voluntarily laid down.
Do any of us see? Can any of us perceive his guys that have been hiding?
None of you have rolled high enough.
Dude, I rolled a nat 20 just
Yeah,
a
that
minute
doesn't mean
ago.
you succeeded.
Oh, frick. They're really good.
They're
Or they're
really
good,
good.
which means
Whoa,
they're
these
suicide or
guys are
something.
good.
So,
Hey,
you've
are we
essentially
actually
done
negotiating,
you've
brother?
you've done everything that I expected you to do. Which is you've successfully followed me here. You knocked out the thugs. You ransacked my house, which I don't appreciate, by the way, but you can have those things that you've taken because I'm leaving, so it doesn't matter. So,
Can I have this the dramatic armor? I lift up my chest plate.
it's like, oh, you put it on. Good luck with that.
So can you explain to me what this is?
It's the Maestro's armor.
The Maestro's armor?
Yep. When you do like performance related things, you get good at things. But it also has the downside of you're always
Oh, so you
over
mean I get
dramatic.
advantage in performance?
Maybe.
You know what? I'm gonna keep this. I feel like
What about
Star
the necklace?
has got this armor for a reason.
Oh,
You're the one that like, impulsively put it on.
I mean, I'm supposed to be the magical test dummy. I think,
No, you're the only one who decided that.
honestly,
that's true.
let it be known that the Blue Knight is now our magical test dummy
So,
from henceforth.
I don't do it for evil. I do it for money.
How much would we have to pay you to stop or to turn yourself in?
Huh. Good luck with that second one.
There's other
Last
ways to
one.
get money.
Yeah, but I'm good at this. Why would I choose something else?
Because you're a super villain.
Hey,
I
quick question,
appreciate
Ian. What
the-
pretense can monsters go giant?
What?
There's at least
pretense
7
do our
guys
monsters go
dead here.
What were you saying, Star?
In what pretense do our monsters go giant?
When you decide they should. But you're in
Oh.
a basement, and all of your creatures are fairly large, so you wouldn't be able to make them go big here.
Okay.
You would have had to be outside of the house to really use them enough.
It's like, can we take our business outside?
No! I have a fancy glowing circle off to the right there, if you haven't seen it yet. That's my going away bit.
So a spell circle.
Sure, you can call it that.
I'm dropping my ears so they're under the table and I'm out of his direct line of vision, but I'm not moving yet.
Okay.
By the way,
So Star is going to be talking to this guy. Y'all could be doing something to, get ready to attack him just in case.
So he looks at Barbaros and says, "Well, I appreciate you calling me a supervillain. I'm not even the leader of my group.
Oh,
You're not.
Who's
Oh
the
wait.
lead? What?
I'm just an assassin, bro. I'm
What
a
assassin
member
skill do you belong
of the Bloodied Hand.
Oh
It's
god.
a fairly
So
new.
cheesy.
Well, I didn't make the name. It's a fairly new assassins group. We're just kind of getting on our feet. We have our calling card already, which is of course blood. Yeah,
So
I'm
can
one
you
of many.
tell me how to do that enchantment? Because it's quite cool.
Stab someone and then make them bleed all the time.
Yeah.
Once I figure out how it works, I'll send you a letter.
What about,
Thank you.
What about this necklace? And I pull out the necklace.
Be careful with that.
Nicholas.
How careful with it?
Very.
Like,
Oh.
it'll... What does it do? Will it kill him?
Start swinging it.
It's like,
Wait,
your funeral, bud.
I ask him, what does the blue potion
hold-
do?
They're magic related.
What does the blue potion do?
Did you not read the potion book for dummies? I left it up there.
Can't... Isn't it in Elvish?
Yes.
I can't read Elvish.
That's not my problem.
What does it do?
It's magical.
I look and try to find Loki. Loki, figure out what that dadgum potion does.
Did he succeed on his perception check to see?
Roll perception star. Loki is intentionally hiding.
I look around the room. Where did Loki go?
He is currently below your notice. Oh no, you have no idea where the fuck he went.
Yeah. It's like,
I'm just gonna yell out in the room. Loki, find out what that potion does.
It's like, well,
I think we have to take him in.
what?
Like, morally, I think we have to take him in.
I'm not gonna let you take me in. That's why we're here. You can either
We're
part
doing this unamicably.
amicably,
going to
or
Amicably.
so I will tell you now that these are not just normal assassins. These are my brethren. They're not going to pull their punches. They're going to let me leave, and then they're going to leave. And it's either you are going to be bleeding on the floor, or some of them might be. I will tell you that is going to be difficult for you to win. So if you just let me leave, we might meet again in the future.
Unfortunately,
I don't think we
Hold
can
on.
morally do that.
Let's consult each other, guys.
Let's
huddle.
huddle. Let's huddle.
Let's huddle. Let's huddle.
Huddle up, guys.
Huddle,
Yeah.
guys.
Fraxstone, come over here with me. Oh, this guy is monster. There's at least 17 bodies down here. I can't. It's hard for me to count.
You can count?
so
Oh,
do the knights
Yeah,
have
they
any
did
like
me.
psychic link between them?
Nope, it's only between you and your bonded creature.
Headgummit.
our bonded creatures have a
Oh.
telepathic with each other.
None
No.
of them speak thieves' cant, but also the guy would know thieves' cant.
Mm-hmm.
Being
Do
an
any of them
assassin?
have a language in common that the guy is unlikely to know?
I
What do you
mean,
guys have?
the only way to guess is to speak
Wait.
all languages.
I speak Draconic. Does anybody else speak Draconic?
I have infernal. In common.
Does anybody speak Orcish?
No.
None of us have similar languages. We need
No.
to fix this.
None of you
We're
know
gonna fix
this
this.
universe is Spanish.
I
But that's
have
nice.
infernal. We're okay. When we get a chance, we're all gonna learn Elvish.
No, not Elvish.
Wouldn't help in this specific situation, no. Because everything's written in Elvish, so obviously he knows Elvish.
I was saying, oh, this is
Like,
not the move.
would you have us learn?
I don't know.
Draconic? Because that's like...
We can learn infernal. We haven't met anyone that knows that.
We haven't met anybody that speaks Draconic either.
That's true. That's true. It is very true. I applaud you. Whatever. We're gonna learn the
Wait.
same language after this. Do we kill him? Do we take? He's gone.
He
Oh,
just left.
while you're sitting there chatting with each other, none of you noticed when he just kind of stood up and then just kind of jaunted over to his summoning circle and just left. There's a note sitting on it.
Oh,
Did
I'm
he
gonna
take
read
the-
the note.
Did he dispel the stupid curse on the knife?
No, he did not.
I've got to go and get my son this afternoon. water, please.
Look at the bodies around us.
You
Can I
start
loot the
to
bodies
notice
around us?
that the bodies start to like slowly disappear,
There were
and
illusions.
the room is filled with the smell of jam, specifically strawberry jam.
There were
Oh.
illusions.
This place is very sticky now.
Can I read the note?
Yeah.
What
It
does it
says, "Hello, grand idiots."
say? That's fucking
If,
rude.
if
We
you're
were just talking to him.
Okay.
if you're reading this
Doing my
note,
job.
then I have just left because you're sitting there in a conversation about me and not paying attention. To fix your orc brethren's woes, all he really needs to do is stick his hand in really hot water and yell, "Get the fuck off!" It'll come off most likely.
As of the moment, I cannot actually yell that.
As for you, we'll see each other again in the future.
Dang.
It'll be very exciting. You get to see more and more of my antics. My brethren say that you are very strange and apparently kleptomaniacs. So have a good evening. Enjoy your jam-filled romp back to civilization, and peace out. Signed,
You know what?
Can we go up to like the kitchen
Lawrence.
of this place and heat up some water?
What do you say?
It says signed Lawrence.
Lawrence.
P.S.
Why
my
don't you
code
go
name
to
is.
Jam
I'm
Factory?
glad you didn't kill a lot of people, but my shoes are sticky, so no, I'm still
My shoes are sticky. I
This
don't
dude's
like it.
trying so hard. He's like, I'm morally gray, and it's like you kill people for money. I killed
I'm morally
people for
gray.
money in a
You're a
different way.
murderer.
But technically, if he's not doing it for cruel reasons, it is still morally gray.
Yeah,
it is
fair, but also
like chaotic neutral at best.
Let's go upstairs, boys.
Let's go find some hot water,
Wait,
guys.
hold on. Can we magic circle to wherever the fuck he went to?
Nah, it's not active now.
Frick.
Unless one of you
Can
has
I
teleport.
Can I tell where that circle might have led if I arc on it?
No. You can tell that it's magical.
Does anyone have teleport?
No, the closest thing is your ring.
I was gonna pick up Misty Step.
Misty
that
Step
doesn't
would not
matter.
help you here.
Teleportation isn't like until really high level.
It's
most
like 8th or 7th level.
It's a 9th level wizard spell.
Anyway, can I now investigate this door?
Sure, it actually freely opens.
Oh, okay. What's it? Well, I don't have any light, so I don't know what's over here.
You're in the toilet.
Well,
I'm
no,
gonna go find the kitchen so I can dispel the curse of the knife in my hand.
There is no kitchen. There is
We're just gonna have to go home.
there is
Just go
a
home, empty-handed.
like the fireplace. If you've got like a container of water that you could put over it.
I think I have a pot.
That's the thing. I'm pretty sure I do because I have chef's utensils. That's something I'm proficient in.
Have water skin.
Yeah, I have an iron pot.
Yeah, you can heat up some water.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna stick my hand in, and I really can't say that right now.
Yells
The
magic words.
the sword, the knife slips from your grip, and you hear this like soft, like group of laughter coming from outside of the house before it fades away.
Those dicks.
They. Okay.
He's about to justify the literal assassins. He's like, they're not that bad.
Okay.
You know what? That's fair.
So I say we all head back to the town.
Let's go get Sev.
So the point of this whole thing was we suck at being Grand Knights, and we have to go and admit defeat.
Let's go get Sev, and then we'll admit
We
defeat.
have to go back to Charles.
Oh,
Look him in
hold
the
on.
eyes.
do any of these books? All of these books are about like poisons and stuff. None of the ones back down where they were about like who paid them to do this.
But
I
do
want to go back
upper.
down and investigate those books and see if any of them have logs about the reasons, about the payments or whatever.
It
I mean, it would be stupid if they did, but also...
Downstairs is the ones that you hadn't looked at before.
Yes, I read them all.
Do a investigation.
Please help me.
I will help.
I'm helping.
I already said I would help.
Okay, I think I know what's going on here.
All of those books are log books. There are hundreds of them.
Okay.
And
Can Loki focus on finding the most recent?
Can I also look for investigate?
Well, they're probably in Elvish, aren't they?
no, they're
they're
actually like cataloged from like by date.
Okay.
The oldest ones are over here. The newest ones are over here in like chronological order.
Well, let's read the newer entries.
The last book, which says, oh, now I need to figure out what today's date is.
Is it going to be on the legal calendar?
Shut up.
Today's date is September 2nd.
No, in the game, in the world we're playing in.
September.
Can you remember what happened in September?
What happened in September?
Oh, I know that Green Day can't.
No, just no.
Wake me up when September ends.
I feel good about that one.
That was good. That was good. I was like, there's like 3 September songs that I'm setting them up for. Let's see which one goes.
Oh, dudes, my birthday is in 4 days.
Oh, happy birth.
Yeah.
Happy almost birthday.
Thank you.
Congratulations on surviving another year.
Thank you. Survived 21 years.
Congrats.
My eviction day was back in June.
Mine was in March.
Oh.
What are you stabbing, Star?
I'm just throwing my daggers at the wall and then making them return to me.
It says 300 AC and then 5/24-25. So that is yesterday and today.
Okay.
Well, it's more of like that week because the diplomat guy died within the week, within the last week. You see that there's been 7 other instances of assassinations since then, all of which have, up until the very last one, been cataloged as clean. The very last one says Mary Winthrop from the town of Deepmore. Death unclean. Proper steps have been taken.
And none of that's like code or anything. So, okay. But it doesn't say like who paid for the assassinations. It's just who needs to die, how well they killed them. Dang.
Gives you like a date, like time of day kind of thing. Doesn't give you any names, other than like, you know, clean or unclean. And if it's unclean, it gives you a little blurb.
Did it tell us how much it was paid?
Nope.
For him to die? We don't know how much he got paid.
Well, I figure we gotta go and investigate this Mary's death.
We do that later.
Wow. What else do we got going on?
Yeah, Seth.
What? Yeah, all we're gonna do is grab your kid, and then it's gonna be, hey, we're on a murder mystery where we look at bodies that are continuously bleeding. That's gonna be so good for the kid's mental health.
Don't worry.
We can leave him with Charles.
He's gonna have to learn.
Who's
We
Charles?
can leave him with Charles and Zethedramel. Charles and Charles the goat. I think Charles
Rolf.
Rolf the goat.
Rolf
Who's
the goat.
Charles?
Yeah, who's Charles?
Charles is our boss.
What?
I didn't realize that you were employed.
No, Zethedramel is like the dude that helps take care of like us. He's like the wisest. I don't know. He's our mentor.
So how exactly do we access this pocket dimension?
You have amulets around your neck, but there's also places. Every major city has a teleportation pad that you use to get back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
So from the pocket dimension, could we go from the pocket dimension to one of those teleporting pads?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
so
our
we
fast
could
travel system.
So can we fast travel back to the city, I guess?
Sure.
I mean, what are we even gonna do in this city aside from pick up your child and then drop your child in a pocket dimension and then also go investigate this new thing because we've got nothing better to do?
That's kind of the
I feel like we're at so many dead ends. We really fucked up today.
Like, look, I don't understand why we didn't just kill him.
I don't know either.
Wanting to.
I was going to. You told me not to.
I just wanted to ask him, and then everyone's like, well, what do we do? And I was like,
This is what happens when we go off on tangent.
I was very insistent on murder.
He was like, you guys are such good people. And I was like, well, I don't know if I'm good enough people to not murder this guy. I had some self-doubt.
Look, y'all were telling me not
to kill him right away.
Y'all keep telling me not to kill. But I'm not going to.
Next time it's just going to be
doesn't count when
But also, we were probably outnumbered. We couldn't see how well stocked they were. And also, like, you were literally bleeding out. Those knives are kind of dangerous, and no one has Dispel Magic.
We don't have that.
It was kind of shaping up to be a fight that I wasn't really sure that we could do. Especially considering that Crypt gave us the option to not do it. He normally only does that when it's not something you should be doing.
Please remember that you are the good guys. Killing a technically unarmed man is a chance for an alignment shift, and if your alignment shifts anywhere towards neutral, you are no longer the knight. You'll have to make a new character.
I'm gonna have to call you on that one there, Crypt, because technically a person who's capable of doing all that stuff is never unarmed.
You didn't see a weapon on him.
Yeah.
But you're saying, so if we killed him, it would have caused an alignment shift?
Unarmed.
There was a dead guy on the table.
That was fake.
Yeah, it was an
I
illusion.
didn't know he was Cherry Jam.
I didn't know he was
Well,
Cherry.
I understand that. It's just that, like, he didn't, like, his hands were on the table where you could see them. He had no visual, like, weapons on him. He was an unarmed non-combatant.
I saved all y'all's alignments. You're welcome.
No, Crypt.
That's true.
This guy has already shown that he can do illusions. And that room showed even more that he could do illusions. Just seeing the fact that he didn't have any visual weapons proves nothing.
So,
well, we knew that he could do illusions because he was handsome.
So, you were all distracted. Instead of coming up and stabbing each of you in the back, which would have been very, very painful for all of you, he left.
Yeah.
That is true.
He had ample opportunity to kill all of you, along with his friends, and he didn't.
So, look, you're saying if we would have killed him, it would have thrown our alignment?
There's a chance of it, yes.
Then we would have lost our night powers.
Potentially.
And also, he could have just killed us, and he didn't. So I'm looking at Gift Horse, and I'm not saying anything about its mouth.
I'm not saying anything about it either. I'm just saying that technically, because he has shown active use of illusions, that the fact that he doesn't have a visually doesn't have a weapon doesn't mean shit.
Right,
Yeah, but then by that same logic, if he visually has a weapon, that doesn't mean shit either.
It's true. Well, I guess it means more than not having it. It's like having a gun out versus having it.
Yeah, but it's like maybe you're trying to intimidate someone and you're just like illusion of weapon. Here we go.
You could still be arrested for pointing a gun, having a gun out.
Yeah, but it would probably just be a knife, and you can't arrest people for owning knives. They have to cook somehow.
That's true. You know, like.
Thanks, Script. I'm glad you saw some humor in that.
But you could arrest someone for threatening someone with a knife.
Just holding it isn't a threat.
I'm not saying it is.
But what about if
yeah,
the
but you're
assassin?
saying murder on sight looks like has knife.
If you're using it to intimidate someone, then that is threatening someone with it. Just holding it is not threatening.
We're the CIA. We're the international CIA, and this guy's a known assassin.
Dang. I'm so sorry that I ruined the combat earlier by reminding Burb about the lamp. Well, Burb already knew about the lamp, but it would have been nice to stab something.
No, it's okay. That was brilliant.
You did stab something this session.
Your trust? Oh,
no,
wait, I stabbed Star.
Sorry, what did I
do? There was briefly violence this session.
I stabbed Star in the leg. Because he was going to draw a mustache on the guys.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, right. So in that situation,
there was combat.
Yeah, no, we barely had combat. That annoys me. I wanted to fight somebody, but no. We had to knock out the bandits. We did.
That was brilliant.
We did a good job, though. We're so smart.
Look, Star is a half-orc. He craves violence.
And from a warrior society. So, you briefly teleported to your crystal homeland of pinkish purple grass and giant crystal castle.
I'm kind of wondering how Ralph is going to be adapting to eating crystal things, because
he's fed normal food, but he's also a goat.
But he's also eating part of the crystal golems.
I thought he was eating. Doesn't he eat grass?
He's a goat. They're omnivores. He can eat anything.
Oh, okay.
Quite literally anything. They can eat like tin cans and stuff.
Yeah.
It's probably not good for them, but they're a goat. And then you used the teleporter pad to go straight back to the Knight headquarters in the city of Crossroads.
What are we gonna tell our guy?
The administrator? Or your kid?
The guy who sent us to get this guy.
The administrator.
Better statement. How are we going to explain to the person that resides in that dimension of or that pocket dimension of ours? How do we tell him that we're basically dropping a kid in there?
I mean, it's your home.
Are we not going to give him a warning of sorts?
We did not
there?
with Rolf, so I think
No.
it's just...
Ralph started eating things out of his pocket.
He has accepted his role as caretaker.
There will be a new pet or a new person every time we go on a mission.
Yeah.
Well, I made the suggestion that we adopt a bunch of orphans and we just have a crime, like a gang
I feel like
kids.
that's excellent because it's very generous of us to open up our home to those in need.
Starting is like, yeah, bro.
I feel like that's
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
As he's like eating
He
something.
loves that idea.
I'm gonna look down at Moon with his miniature cape and his cowls. How you feeling, Moon?
He's like, I'm feeling fucking fantastic. I'm wearing a hood. I got a tiny cape. I'm
Don't
excited.
worry, I'm gonna make you tiny swords that grow with you.
I have to put them in like my
good.
mouth.
What do all of the bonded companions think about this show? I want opinions.
Victory is generous. She loves kids. She loves people. She likes to eat more.
That does not explain what she thinks about
Today.
what just happened.
In order,
Oh.
Star Singer is like, I mean, you did your best. You tried not to get murdered by a bunch of dudes inside of a room. You got out of it non-violently, and he's like saying this amongst like loudly crunching on something. So like he's just you're doing okay.
Okay.
Gersemi, who has been just kind of sitting between the horns of Frackstone's head, has been like,
she always does when she's not in big form.
She's like, we could just blown him up, but then what about all them fancy books?
The books would have been in danger, yes.
Do we want to really endanger all of that knowledge?
No, I don't think so.
Azumi's not here, so we're not gonna know what Kasai thinks. Moon is already like okay with things.
Moon has accepted everything.
He's just like, I wish you wouldn't drink things and pick up random magical items because I suffer when you do.
Quick statement. Does Moon now do everything dramatically now that since I'm wearing dramatic armor?
No. It doesn't rebound. It doesn't like cross your soul bonding. The curse did when you were holding the knife. He was bleeding too.
Wait, was he affected by the poison thing?
No. He wouldn't have been. He wouldn't have been affected anyway. He's immune.
Okay, he's fully immune, but I'm not just yet.
No. Victory, who looks like it's a chimera. She's a chimera, so she looks like an infant lion with the little baby horns of a goat, little tiny bat wings, like the big bird wings.
Yeah, we talked about it.
I'd have to look at the picture again. Oh, that's right. We said we do bird wings instead of bat wings. All right. And then like the long fangs of a snake, but they're like kind of awkward in her mouth. And where does Victory usually just kind of like chill when you're doing stuff? Is she just like following alongside you, or are you carrying her?
He likes riding on my shoulder.
Okay.
And she's small, she looks like a little kitten with horns.
Mm-hmm.
You can't see her fangs unless she opens her mouth.
Well,
awkward.
So Victory says, like with her tiny little kitty cat voice, because she's small for a chimera, she says, "Well, I prefer it when you don't get hurt and try not to hurt other people."
All right.
She's sweet.
Oh. At least we didn't fuck up too bad. It doesn't feel very successful, but it also isn't.
Well, you came away with knowledge.
Yes.
I'm gonna give her meat for that.
You know it would be kind of funny? If just time passed differently in the pocket dimension.
That passes normal.
Ah.
Yeah, you have to go through the rigorous process of waiting years for your child to age up. Now, you'll be doing this for the next 20 years, so you got time.
Okay.
Unless we get killed before then.
Yeah. It's the only downside.
Star doesn't intend on dying.
I mean, you're working well towards that.
That poison immunity I'm gonna eventually get in.
In game, what time is it? It was like pitch black when we went to the woods.
Oh, it's nighttime.
We should go to bed.
Can we get that long rest in?
Sure. You want to go back to the pocket dimension and nap?
Yeah.
Let's
Okay.
take a nap.
Let's have a 8-hour rest. I'm not going to switch all the way back and then switch back again.
I'm just gonna go and give my character the benefits of a long rest.
Yeah.
I don't think I
Long
took anything.
I'm gonna give Victory.
Any of us did anything except for getting hurt.
I don't think I got hurt because I was staying right beside Loki.
She should be a 3rd level spellcaster now.
Are we talking about our character? Do our companions level? How do our companions level when we level?
The martial companions, which is pretty much everybody except for Victory and the Sphinx, only they age up every time you gain 5 levels. So at 10th, they'll go to a different size category. They'll get older. They can go into big mode more often. 15, the same thing. 20, the same thing.
So so right now, what? Moon is in an awkward child phase.
Is the adolescent stage.
He goes into his
teenage get older
years.
but stay small.
Well, they stay in like their infant form when not being in combat, but when she goes into big kitty mode, at level 10, she will be the huge size category.
Nice.
Same thing.
How much time are we at for the recording?
Almost 3 hours. We got about 28 minutes left before we get to the end of session. Not 28, 18. I'm sorry, I can't do math. But the Sphinx and the Chimera can both cast magic, and they are half your level in caster levels. So Victory, now that Barbaros is level 6, is now a level 3 wizard spellcaster.
Nice.
And the Sphinx will do the same. So you'll have to look at what wizards get at level 3.
Before we go home, Loki, is there anything like it's your hometown?
But
it's your home country.
Country, yeah.
This is your country.
Yeah.
England is my city.
Sorry?
You don't know the joke.
No.
It's a Zoomer joke.
I'm technically a Zoomer, but also my problem is that I don't consume media.
I watch memes. I used to watch memes a lot.
I haven't seen like more than one movie a year for like 10 years.
Well, it's Gen Z, so they just call them Zoomers. It's Gen Z.
It's like boomers,
which is 2000.
with a Z.
Wait.
It's boomer.
Zoomer is really considered Gen Z?
Yeah.
When did Gen Z start?
2000. 20. It's 2000 to 2020 is the Gen Z age.
Which is kind of weird because I was born in 2000, and also I don't consider myself to be a 1-year-old.
Wow.
That is crazy.
I might be a 5-year-old because I can slice my own apples.
That's a mood.
Wow. So you are back in the city of Crossroads. It is.
Barbaros had a question about this place.
Oh, sure. What's your question?
Yeah.
No, I was asking Loki if like if there's anything like that she wanted to do here, like relating to her backstory, because it's her home country.
No, I think I'm good. My whole backstory is becoming White Knight because my friend got murdered, and also I'm here to unveil corruption, so that's kind of like a side quest. I don't think that there's a whole lot of down with the corruption that is prevalent in my country that I can do during murder mystery time at level 5, 6, whatever level we are. 6. Yeah. I don't think level 6 Thief Rogue can destroy the corruption of an entire country just yet. I'll let someone else do their character development first.
I don't know. Be optimistic about it. We're the international CIA.
Yeah.
Interpol, not CIA.
The what?
International Police. Interpol.
Dude, I'm
We don't-
American. What are you talking about? I feel good about that.
Are
You
the
realize
Interpol like an
still has
actual
authority
thing?
in the U.S. as well, right?
What?
I mean,
Interpol
like.
has. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. Go ahead.
Interpol has authority in the U.S. as well.
I think it's just that in the U.S. they're not common enough for us to shorten it. If we're talking about a police force that is international, we're gonna say international police because there's like too much regular police for us to be thinking about shortening it.
And
Wait,
they
sorry.
That is
Did we get
literally
into
written
a
on
discussion
all
about
of their
politics?
on all of their stuff is Interpol.
they're
Not
discussing
internet-
whether we're in international CIA or Interpol. Carry on, Frackstone.
When it comes to America, I have never ever seen Interpol ever.
That's like isn't Interpol British though?
They
No.
operate primarily in Europe, but they do have authority in the United States.
Yeah, they're not common enough over here for us to know what Interpol is.
When you hear any like international whatever organization, you're gonna hear the CIA, not Interpol.
Yeah.
Except for the fact that we're not doing any sabotaging, which is what the CIA does.
Yeah, but we're filthy Americans, and we're talking about like things that we understand. So I'm very sorry that our base of reference is very different from what you've got going on.
We're filthy American.
Where's the oil at? What are you talking about?
Filthy American. Thank you.
Crypt and I are filthy Americans.
Oh, I am.
Are you a Canadian star?
No, I'm a gun-toting filthy American.
Okay.
Texas.
And who's Canadian again?
No one here is Canadian.
Someone was.
I think Azumi is, but I'd have to ask him again. Anyway, off of the tangent, we went from 18 minutes to 12. You're back in the city of Crossroads. You can either talk to the... Okay, we're going to go get the kid. You go to the Temple of Itar.
Screw y'all's decision. We're going to go get my kid.
No, that's fine. I'm just... Interpol.
You are given a folder containing his physical that he was given. Magically speaking, he has been removed from the wellspring of magic, meaning that he can no longer dream. He can still do other things, but when he sleeps, it's just darkness until he wakes up again.
Is
Physically,
that scary for him?
No, he finds it refreshing. Remember, every waking moment in his life was a dream.
Oh, yeah.
Not being able to dream is great.
Good to know. Good
for now.
Wait, does he think that this is still a dream?
No, he is. He is.
Remember we made sure to.
Well, you stuck around. You made sure that he saw you multiple times, and he's still better. So he is sufficiently convinced that he is no longer dreaming. He still might pinch himself, but...
It would be kind of funny if we just told him it was a dream as we went to pick him up.
That's awful. You're not a very good dad.
This man is not dad material.
I did it once.
Let's roll a D3 for who's actually going to be the dad.
Or you're fired from dadhood.
No, fired from dadhood.
Medically...
I'm going to be a better parent than I act.
Physically speaking...
I'm going to be better for him. Oh, continue what you were saying, DM. Sorry, we didn't intend to interrupt.
Bad.
Physically speaking, the child is in okay health. He's malnourished a little bit, simply because he, like, during times of, like, crisis for him, he would refuse to eat, believing that it wouldn't do anything for him, because, again, dreaming. So he is on a strict diet of eat all the things. but like you're
long
given
thing.
the equivalent of like the medieval caloric intake. Vitar, being an extra dimensional being, actually gives you like a written list of what he needs to eat. And he's essentially going on a bulk up kind of
We're about to fatten
food.
this kid up.
Yeah,
Oh,
lots
yeah,
of red
this is
meats,
barbarian.
salads, fruits, the whole
Oh, a barbarian.
dietary everything. He needs to have like 3 square meals a day, snacks, the whole shebang.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
He's gonna dirty rope.
He's given straight into your custody. He was given a bag full of miscellaneous clothes, all of which fit him. He looks refreshed, but his eyes still have that kind of like the residue of being like haunted. So he still kind of has that 1,000-yard stare, but his smile is beautiful. Because as soon as he sees you, he's just.
We're gonna have so many beach episodes with him.
Yes. Do I have any of the fabric
be
left
my
over
next
from
character.
the fabric that I made? Yeah, I'm gonna make him a
Oh
little
yeah, this
miniature.
dude's still cursed to be the most dramatic bitch ever.
Yes.
I'm gonna make him a fabulous cape.
It is still shit, but he is excited to have a cape.
Wait, no,
His
no,
new.
You
You
should let me
roll for it,
re-roll
Rick.
that. It's a completely different thing.
Oh,
It's been
okay.
time. I don't know.
Let me cook. Let me cook. Just let me cook.
Oh, yes, with your kitely dagger.
Oh frick.
Did
And
I
I'm
spell
helping, by the way.
nightly wrong?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it goes.
yeah,
It
there's
does.
a silent N in there.
Yeah, it's a KN. But you may roll your charisma.
Oh, it was a straight charisma roll. I thought it was a performance roll.
Nope.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Whatever you make is slightly better than what you made for
Slightly better. It was
Moon.
a 13 last time.
Yeah. You're still not proficient with sewing.
Fine.
Whatever you made was okay for someone who's not good at it. The thing you made for Moon, on the other hand, is making every seamstress that sees it want to commit you, or commit themselves at least. The cape you make for him is something that he will be excited for the rest of his days.
Yippee. That's really my whole goal. I'm gonna have my Hydra large up, only to the size of something he can ride on top of.
Well, he's size large, so everyone can ride on him if you really wanted to.
Never mind. I'm just gonna have him ride on my shoulders.
In town, though.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have him ride on my shoulders.
Okay. He finds it refreshing. Also, the fact that he gets to go outside is great. But he has been silent. He's like, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't.
You want to get
I've
some
never
food?
done
Maybe
things.
some ice cream? Anything?
I don't know what ice cream is.
Well, we're gonna have ice cream then.
Oh, training.
Yeah,
We're gonna-
ice cream is yeah.
Oh,
ice
dude.
cream.
We have to fix that immediately. We're taking the kid to ice cream.
Okay.
Roll for
Yeah.
ice cream.
He's gonna do a Constitution save.
Oh God.
I'm gonna warn
Against
him
brain
to
freeze,
eat it
or against
slowly.
Brain freeze.
Brain.
Should we all Constitution save for brain freeze?
Nah, he's new to it. But you warning him to eat it slowly. He does eat it slowly, so he is okay once the brain freeze happens.
Mm.
And he's like, "Ah, it's better than what I suffered with."
Oh my God.
It just stoically delivers that, looks at you, and then just continues to eat.
I look to the. I cover his ears and I look to the party. This kid is messed up. What kid says that?
He's gonna be alright. Don't worry about him.
He's a lot better now.
Yeah,
Life is
now
wonderful.
He's
back.
got like the ice cream all over his face.
And all over freaking Star's head probably too.
No, at this point we're sitting down somewhere.
Like you're in like a restaurant kind of deal.
Okay.
He's probably
And
just sitting in my lap. I'm just
he's
gonna
got
wipe his
like
face
he's
off.
got like the bowl in front of him, and he's like missing his mouth more often than not, and just like his tongue just kind of comes out and like licks the spoon, but gets most of it onto his face, and he's like, "This is great." It's really cold though.
I'm
Okay,
gonna look
What's
at the
his
party.
flavor?
What flavor did we get him?
I don't know. What
You know
flavor
what?
did you want to get him?
We
Noah.
got him Neapolitan, so that way he can have 3 flavors at once.
He's like, "This is
Nice.
an overload of flavor," but it's okay.
Great. Let's overload the kid with flavor.
He's like,
Just
I
so-
suddenly find myself very energetic.
This
Oh,
is so that way he can figure out which flavor he likes best. Does he like something fruity? Does he like something a little more traditional? Is he a chocolate lover? We will never know unless we let him try.
Next time I'll get
He
him
prefers
Rainbow
pink.
Sherbet.
He prefers pink.
He likes
My
the
man's a
fruity
fruit
stuff.
lover.
Come on.
Fruit lover. Great.
It's like a fruit lover in my house.
Nah, Star is
It's the
all
best
for
kind of
it.
lover to have.
Wow.
You'll be very healthy.
I'm gonna
Okay,
wipe
so
this
what?
ice.
While
wipe
this is
ice cream off
happening,
his
Order plate
face.
tag.
you guys, while this is happening, Crackstone is just looking at the runes on the vital slate that he made, and showing them to Gersemi, because he knows she'd be interested in them.
She's like, excellent. I will study these gratuitously, and just like takes them from you.
I'm gonna share some of my ice cream with Andre.
She can't eat a whole lot of it, because she is cat, and
I would just
animals
point
tend to not be tend to be lactose intolerant.
Yeah,
Can I give ice cream to Moon?
Oh yeah, he could eat anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna give. I'm
Shit's
gonna
a
be
fucking
like,
garbage disposal.
yeah, no, I'm gonna look at Moon when we walk in and ask what flavor do you want, bud.
He's like, I like chocolate just because I can show off to dogs. Otherwise, I'm good with any kind of flavor. I do like pistachio. And then all 10 heads nod.
I get him a bowl, like a bowl big enough for all 10 heads.
Yes, he's like, excellent. They all like daintily take their hoods off before just.
They just take the hood barely off their face.
Crackstone is not having ice cream. Neither one of them is having ice cream, by the way.
Gersemi doesn't mind. She's reading.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just saying that neither one of us is having ice cream because dragons,
yes.
carnivores.
Also cold-blooded.
Yeah. Well, no, magically hot-blooded, but
But you're still reptilian. She'd
Yeah.
be okay with eating ice cream because she's inherently magical. You're still a lizard.
We
Ish.
having sorbet because vegetarianism or veganism. I don't remember which one I'm doing.
You would be vegetarian.
All right. Well,
That's
still
not being
fruit
vegan.
lover.
Oh, dude.
Anyway,
Has Seth ever played tag?
He just kind of like looks at you and gives you this like completely blank face and says, "I've been bedridden for 8 years of my 12 years of life."
I look at him with that when he's doing that deadpan stare, and I'm like, buddy, remember what we talked about?
You guys haven't had a chance to talk about anything.
It's like we went to go get ice cream. I don't know what we talked about.
Oh, sorry.
Also-
No. Well, let's say that we talked about this between the orphanship place and the ice cream place.
Of him like deadpanning
I'm
to
gonna teach
people.
him how to play tag.
Yeah, that deadpan stare scares some people.
It's all I'm used to. I will try not to.
Doesn't scare us. I'm
It
gonna
doesn't
teach
scare
him how
us.
to play.
But to other people, it looks creepy.
I'm going to teach him how to play tag.
It's like I am startlingly energetic.
That's
This
why
should help.
tag.
He's about to have the most massive sugar rush of his little life.
Yeah.
As soon as
I'm
he's
also
like,
I'm gonna play tag with him as well.
as soon as
I'm
he's
going
up
to
off
play
your
golf.
off of your lap, he's like hopping in place, and his like
Yeah.
eyes are wide, and he's like, "I need to move," but like that is as excited as he sounds.
We're gonna play tag.
Yeah, we're playing tag with him.
I let him to the ground, and I'm like, go ahead, go play with your uncles.
It just like how does tag work? What is the rules of tag?
I'm gonna look it up right now.
You don't know the rules of tag?
I mean, I do, but I don't.
You want me to go?
Loki.
Okay. Alright, so how you play tag is one person's it, and they run around and chase the other people. And when the person who's it touches someone else, that person then becomes it and has to touch someone else. And you all keep going until either someone falls down and busts a tooth, or until you're all tired.
I'm going to
Don't worry
look
about
at
the busting the tooth. I will heal you.
Yeah, don't worry about the
No.
tooth thing. That's just how we played it back where I was from.
I'm gonna look at y'all and give y'all a death glare. If y'all let my son
And I'm gonna
do
return it
anything-
tenfold.
Fair enough.
Loki did learn that scowling does things.
Look, I'm gonna look at her. I'm gonna look at them and just. I'm trying to make sure that they don't let my kid get hurt.
Here's the thing about childhood. You will get hurt. But you will get better, and you will learn.
Not to do that again.
Fair
enough. Teach him.
So,
Teach him. We're teaching him. It's tag time.
Let's have an athletics check from everyone who is participating in the tag, and we'll end the session after that.
I'm gonna join them in tag because I'm gonna.
Can it be acrobatics?
Athletics. Athletics is running. You're not trying to parkour away from a 12-year-old.
I definitely am. I'm small.
He gets it at advantage because he's energetic.
And also, he's a kid.
Yes.
Easy.
He keeps up with Barbaros pretty well. Like, he... whether you are holding yourselves back or if he's just naturally that speedy, he takes it upon himself at the beginning and just tags everyone and is like 2 steps behind Barbaros. And he's got this like violent gleam in his eye.
Oh god.
Oh my goodness.
He's very focused and into this. Like, he's been very gentle when he's tapped people, like when he tapped Loki on like the ear and like gently whispered, "You're it." And then once inevitably
He is locked in.
Hold up, where's the knife that I gave him?
This is the only game he's ever played. Of course he's locked in.
Where is the knife that I gave him?
My man knows how to draw Grand Knights, except for Fraxtone's face, and he knows how to play tag. That's all he's got.
Like, at the end of all of it, he's tagged, like, between all of you being it in different variations, he has been tagged a lot, because he doesn't like it when things are coming at him, but he's also keen on things approaching him when he's running at them. So it's a very strange dynamic to him. It's like you're chasing after him, and he just kind of like, does like the I'm gonna protect my face and not move kind of pose. But then when he's like, yes.
And then he just zooms.
No. At the end of it, he has tagged Barbaros maybe twice, but everybody else at least 3 times. And then he just kind of flops over onto the grass, breathing heavily, and he's like, I'm seeing dots. My tongue is numb.
Oh, I got away.
Pick him up. And I'm gonna be like, he doesn't have like asthma or anything.
No, he's just a kid who has 0 muscle growth.
Okay, I'm gonna
get
bring
a good meal in him. He needs something hardy on his bones.
Like after the ice cream, we're gonna go out to eat, and I'm gonna make him drink plenty of water.
He is at least 8.
He's 12.
He's 12.
He's 12, but he looks 8, and that's the problem.
Because of stunted growth and malnourishment.
I'm sure he'll get back up to his
an 8-year-old.
I'm sure get
In
back
that
to
case, yeah,
what
nah.
age he's supposed to be.
At this point, I've also fashioned a scabbard for him for the knife that I gave him.
We probably already had a sheet.
I didn't give him a sheath with that knife.
You just held it.
Why did you give it to him?
Because he needed a cool knife?
Because he's my son, and I was going to give him a
I
weapon.
honestly do believe in the power of giving 12-year-olds knives.
As soon as he is given, like, the sheath for the knife, he hugs all of you.
Aww.
That's sweet.
Come here, buddy.
It's like, I want to take a nap, but I'm also very hungry. But I want to take a nap, but I'm also very hungry. It's
Well,
a very
take a
strange
nap while we
dynamic.
get you to food, and we'll wake you up.
Okay, and then just bleh.
Literally asleep. Alright, let's go find something.
I'm going to sling him over my shoulder and be like, alright, guys, let's go find him some food.
I have a more comfortable,
I'm sorry?
Hey, before you sling him over your shoulder, I have a more comfortable mode of transportation for him.
Oh yeah, we could just transport him on one of our beasts, yeah?
You have a you have a horse whose default is a colt. He is, by default, capable of carrying the child, Starsinger.
Yeah. Starsinger's great at that.
Without having to transform big.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I'm just gonna put him on top of Starsinger and secure him.
Starsinger, you see, he uses a little bit of his unicorn magic to make some like rainbow, like a saddle for him.
Oh.
And like kind of straps him in a little bit. He's like, "I got you," and him, in this case.
Thank you. Let's go get the kids some food.
Oh, he didn't say bro at the end of that.
No, he says, "I got you."
I got you, bro.
He doesn't need to say bro all the time.
Can we quickly ask how the
being serious
feel about the kid?
Victory is attached already. Starsinger is, his mount, and he's okay with it. Gersemi probably doesn't even realize that that's happened. Moon is like trying to keep pace with Starsinger, but with his stubby legs. It just looks funny. It's the equivalent of like.
Does Starsinger mind if Moon rides with the kid?
Moon cannot ride on Starsinger's back.
Moon is too big.
Yeah, he's a crocodile in size.
Oh, he's a size of a crocodile.
Yeah, with 10 heads.
I thought he was smaller than this. I thought
No, he is after Starsinger, he is the biggest of the tinies.
Oh, my bad.
Gersemi's not going to be interested in the kid until he needs something, and she'll be all over that.
But the Moon's attempt at keeping pace is like you can hear like the skittering of claws because you're on like a cobblestone, so he has zero traction, and he looks like that meme of like the like bearded dragon like scrabbling on like the tiles and stuff trying to get a ball kind of thing. Just kind of like doing like burnouts and shit.
Does he have? I'm assuming he has his cowls back
on. He's very determined.
So Moon loves the kid.
He's like, I will keep him safe. He is family now. And because you're attached to the kid, he's attached to the kid. It's your soul bond in the process.
I'm really sad that I didn't initially think of a magical girl transformation for my morph sequence.
You can change it with your intent die next session.
I hadn't used my intent die for the session.
You can change it now.
Can I use my intent die to change my transformation sequence?
If you roll high enough, sure.
It's a flat d20?
Uh-huh. Nope.
No.
You can try again at the end of next session if you don't use it for something more important.
It's like I'm going to use it at the beginning of next session. I'm happy now. We've gotten my child. He's happy with life.
You find him food. He wakes up long enough to eat all of it, including several portions from other people's plates, including that of Loki's. It's one of those like, hey, can I have some? And before he can even answer, his fork is already out and grabbing something.
The answer is yes, but
The
for now.
The answer is always yes, buddy, but you typically wait for somebody to say
It's just.
yes.
Oh no! There's gonna be a roll here.
No, I told him he has to wait, and typically he says he has to typically wait for them to say yes.
All you really see is him looking up at you with a very full mouth, cheeks bulging, food all over his face, and he just nods in the most non-committal way possible.
I was gonna say before he even, I thought he was about to start saying something. I was like, we do not speak with food in our mouths here.
No, he just straight up. It just doesn't seem like he's very committed.
I would just like to say that Redstone will fight the fork. We'll do the fork fighting. Not hurting the kid, but not letting the fork near his plate.
Alright, do a sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand against the kid because the kid is still hopped up on sugar.
Uh-huh.
No, the kid's already crashed.
Kid crashed because of
that kid's got massive sleight of hand.
He's 19.
19.
So this kid, where are you?
That is a straight 20.
Oh my god!
I rolled a 19 and a 1.
This
Kid succeeds at stealing food from you, and
God.
maintains eye contact as he stuffs it straight into his already full gob.
I'm gonna give him pointers, yes, that was fantastic.
It's
I would like to point out one of those rolls was a nat 1.
He could have been bad, but he wasn't.
Nope.
I want to talk about it. Just assumingly, my kid is just master of stealth.
He is a tiny, is 12 but looks 8, sickly child that laid in bed for ages. He's not good at anything. He's just determined.
We'll get better
The
soon.
determination factor is amazing.
He'll look his age in time.
Nah, a small tear is just gonna roll down my face as he's stolen food. The amount of things that I can teach you.
8 years of malnutrition. Unless we use magic on him, he's not gonna get to regular size anytime soon.
I mean,
and using magic on the kid is probably not the best idea.
Oh, no. Definitely not. Is there potions that age people up?
Yeah, but that's also probably not good.
I wouldn't hesitate to use magic on the kid.
That, and we probably not rob him of his childhood.
Let him grow.
I mean, aging him to where he looks his age.
I mean, he's just small for his age.
He's small.
And also, if you just feed him, he'll be fine.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Every now and then, we just have to go to the pocket dimension and remember to feed him.
I mean, as long as he's in here, Zethedramel will feed him.
Oh my gosh, I thought his name was Charles.
I really don't want to leave him in the pocket dimension. I really want to bring him along.
I mean, the
here.
The sky above is filled with stars and nebula. It's a flat plane. The only place that is in the pocket dimension is the giant crystal castle where an old man who is exceptional at cooking and also taught you history would be a very good caretaker for a child who needs to eat and learn.
The Thedramel.
Oh, does he need a new bedroom? Can we get a bedroom?
Oh shit, I gotta get
Yeah, hold up. Can we have him be able to? Can we will him into in the pocket dimension? How does the castle work?
Zethedramel will either make him a bedroom or he can join you in yours.
I'm going to have him in mine with me for a while, and then once he's a bit.
Well, I don't know if your room is a good idea because you got a big old lake in it, and also I don't know if that kid can swim.
Let's assume the kid can't swim. He's been bedridden for 8 years.
I mean,
I do not trust that child near a huge body of water unsupervised. Is what I'm saying.
You're telling me I have a lake in my room?
Yeah, let's go take a look. Yeah, let's take a look.
Your room.
I've
Look at your
never
room.
been.
There's a big
Oh
old lake.
my god.
This is your room.
We also
And
talk about how this is a 12-year-old.
Yeah. This 12-year-old does not know how to swim.
And in that situation, we're gonna learn to swim real quick.
hey, throws him in. Wow. Thanks, Dad.
This is how most people learn.
No, it
This
isn't.
man has no muscle strength. Most people learn how to walk very well before they learn how to swim at all. He's
kid
kind of
is
struggling on
built
point
up.
number 1.
You know what? You're right. I'm gonna make sure that he doesn't get to the water. I'm gonna just have Moon
I
roll
think
him
he
off.
needs his own room. I think privacy is important for 12-year-old boys.
You're right.
Exactly.
I'm gonna give the kid his own room.
We can
I was trying to say
make
that.
like a wall in here that I can put onto the map so that his room is still with you, but it's walled off so he has privacy.
There we go. I'd be okay with that.
You can have my room. I'll just sleep at the kitchen.
No.
I'm not
No.
sleeping in the kitchen.
Can sleep in the dining room.
Does Moon just like gather? Does Moon go to his full size while we're here?
Oh yeah. So that's gonna be essentially the size of the bedroom.
Hold up.
Nice.
Hold up. Does all the stuff I made for him grow?
Uh-huh. He is a giant 10-headed hydra, takes up a good portion of the like lake that you have as a bedroom. He's just kind of like palling around in it because he is a semi-aquatic creature, and all of his cloaks are the approximate size of like going down to like the base of his heads. But like he went from being an infant hydra to a like adolescent one, so he's got like horns and stuff that curl around the hoods, and he does look rather menacing in full size. But otherwise, he is content to just kind of vibe.
I'm just gonna jump in the water and start swimming.
Okay. We will end the session here then.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
So
YouTube.
say goodbye to YouTube, guys.
Bye, YouTube.
Hi,
YouTube.
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 Thanks for
That was
watching
season
Semantics, the episode.
That was
Hopefully.
honestly. We
Also,
went on
Private
so many
Season 4.
tangents today. It was insane.
Good night, YouTube.